How we usually do this is that we usually start off with one of you players here giving a recap of what happened last time. It would only be Chris now who could do it.
I'll do it. I'm scared. Come on.
Yeah, let him do it. Yeah. No. All right. So last session.
No,
Let's do
no.
Let's do that game where we each add a word.
No, but so this time though, I thought I'd do it a little bit differently because, partially because Chris also lacks some context for some of the stuff from like a longer time ago. So I thought I'd give you actually a quick, like a very quick notion of what's happened overall. And then more about like what happened last time, which was just like a little mini session between getting into jail and getting out of jail. so to start completely from the beginning, I guess, if you go and look at this world map of a continent here, to the west here, you see the city of Hinun. This continental map is pretty like zoomed out, so there's not a lot of detail about local villages and such. But Hinun is a big city over in the Kingdom of Thorn in the west, and our original party, of which now we have Mervyn and Frid left. They left Hinun on a mission. They were given from the guildmaster there at the Adventurers Guild. They were given a box and told that you need to take this to the east to Farnlawson, the capital of the Empire of Colton, where you have now just arrived. And that was the big mission that they were on. They were not told what is in there. The guildmaster didn't know what's in there. They were just like, that's your job. Go on ahead. And then the adventurers went on. They had a little adventure in the capital city of Thorn there. Some strange tidings there. They had a run-in with the Thieves Guild, for example, there for the first time. And they got a little bit spooked by how powerful the Thieves Guild seemed. They also did various other things. For example, they helped out the ambassador of the Empire of Colton. At this point, the Empire and the kingdoms were not in conflict, but then the King of Thorn died under mysterious circumstances, and the adventurers went out, headed on their mission forward to do stuff, and they went through all sorts of adventures, time traveling mansion adventure, for example, all sorts of fun stuff. When they arrived between Fort Harm and Landris here, as they were going to go through the pass, there they were a little bit delayed. They weren't able to go through there because the war had started between the West and the East. And then what further made it very hard to get through that was that at that time a wizard cast a spell which was supposed to just be a show of power, but instead ended up destroying the mountains and the whole mountain pass. So the whole thing was stuck. The adventurers decided to go to Ragone, one of the dwarf cities, and take the underground way. Unfortunately, they fell through like a cave just collapsed. They fell into some tunnels beneath and ended up spending like a week maybe in the Underdark, just sort of stuck there, just trying to find their way out in these empty tunnels. It was not a good time, though they did notice there were some weird dwarves there. The dwarves were some sort of like they had some sort of enchantment on them or some sort of spell cast on them or something. They were just like mindlessly mining and muttering the same words over and over again. And they saw this pool of water which had this weird glow in it as well. Eventually they made their way out of the Underdark. They made their way to Stoneholm, where they got stuck because the dwarves had an election, so nobody was allowed in or out of the city for some reason. Dwarven politics, weird. So, but they ended up helping in the elections. They took a bit of a part there. The Adventurers Guild was okay with them like helping out the candidates. There were two candidates who were just like, they had some jobs that they wanted the adventurers to do. The adventurers went to one of the candidates, took a job, didn't do the job, and also didn't really get to know the other candidate at all. They were just like, no, this one's bad, so we'll take the other one. And
Proud of y'all. I'm very proud of y'all.
You sucked really hard.
Yep. They also met the Thieves Guild again. This time a little bit less scared about them. And eventually the election was done. The party had a rock show at an arena.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Like, this is what's gonna help the situation is if we put on
yeah. And then because they had done such a thing where they kind of failed to uphold their part of the bargain for one of the candidates, the losing candidate for that matter, they were basically blacklisted by the dwarves. The king who was chosen was like, hey, because you like I'll let you go out of here, but you're not welcome anymore. And basically that's for all dwarves who follow Stoneholm. So that was actually one of the things that I was thinking about for our new players. If either one of you had chosen a dwarf, that would have helped this situation, but you did not choose to be dwarves, so you might be accursed with problematic dwarves forever. there's an 80% chance that any dwarf you meet is gonna hate you.
Well, I think enough of our group has swapped out that they might not recognize us as a group. But Todd's pretty recognized. Although I didn't have Todd in the final battle.
Who knows? But yeah. Anyways, then they went on from there. Went on to the city of Savant, over in the Empire. Met the wizard Waltrantich, who was the wizard who did this big spell that went bad, and they started finding out more and more about this, that there was something wrong going on right now. Though it's all still very weird. It's not clear about what's up, but something's going wrong with magic. Instead of going to their destination and just finishing their quest, they decided to go the opposite way. They headed over to the city of Redonia, which is not visible here. I guess I'll take you over back to the Colton map here. So yeah, they headed over to the city of Redonia, and yeah, there was a reason, because Frid, your bard, had a weird thing. They were really sick, and basically Waltrantich the wizard had two choices, options to give. You could try the capital, you could try somebody there in the Academy of Arcane Arts perhaps, or something, or then Redonia, there's some people with dragon lineage there, so maybe they can help. So they chose to go the other way, and there was an adventure there. They did some stuff, some good stuff, some questionable stuff. Eventually came back to Savant, met Zerud, and embarked on a travel back to the capital. Finally, they took a ship. They did not know that the ship was a ship by smugglers. But that didn't really, that was no problem necessarily, but they were stopped by an Imperial patrol, and at this point they had also heard stories from the capital that adventurers were illegal, outlawed all of a sudden, which was super weird, because that's not something that's supposed to be. Everyone's okay with Adventurers Guild being a neutral party, so this was highly irregular. But the guild in Savant was not willing to really act too harshly upon this just yet. But our party was we gotta do something about this. But even with this going on, they decided to head on to the capital. On the ship, the captain of the smuggler ship asked them a lot of questions, and these adventurers have never been talkative to any NPC or each other, but then suddenly they just told this captain everything, everything. So the captain then...
Trust him. He's a piece of straight up guy.
Yeah. So that was honestly,
I was kind of vague.
Yeah, but then everybody else filled in the blanks. I was honestly, I was so.
Three of us were kind of vague, but all in the wrong areas.
Yeah.
They were equally vague on the same parts.
Yeah. I was.
Everything.
I was honestly so amazed at that. So yeah, then an Imperial patrol ship came in and stopped them. So the captain of the smugglers figured out that, hey, can either make some money or then just get the heat off of them. So the captain came to the adventurers and was like, hey, well, since you told me all your secrets, I know that we can hand you into these people, but we are smugglers, so we can also hide you really well. But here's a prize, and asked for some money. The adventurers were
2/3 of our money.
No, all of your money plus a little bit more.
Well, I mean, if you count all the mithril.
Yeah. But yeah, the adventurers were unwilling to take this trade, and also didn't quite like end up in making any decisions. So eventually, just the Imperial Patrol was there. The smugglers sold them out, and then the Imperial Guards came in and were just like, okay, well, we're going to take you to our ship. We're going to take you to the capital, and we're going to figure out what kind of crimes you've committed.
Mervyn didn't like that.
Yeah, then our authority impaired half-elf decided to try and escape from the situation, being surrounded by Imperial soldiers. The escape didn't go so well, which wasn't going to be too much of a problem, you know. But the big problem was just like killing one of the guards. So that's sort of it was dubious if they had done if they had done any crimes before that, but there they definitely had. So they were thrown into the brig, and that's where we left off. Basically, the session before the last one. And here's the stuff that Kate doesn't know. So one of the guards on the Imperial patrol ship came to them and basically like whispered over that that the guild is going to take care of you, and don't worry. And Frid correctly assumed that this was the Thieves Guild again. So the party decided to not try to escape from the ship, which would have probably not ended well. And instead they were...
It was pretty well thought.
Instead they were hauled off to the capital as normal, but then on the docks they were handed over to, like, there was going to be a group of guards that were going to take them to jail, but then a higher ranking officer of the Imperial Guards came over and was like, hey, I'll take care of this, I'll take them. And the captain of the patrol ship was just like, okay. And the adventurers were taken over by this one person, who then took them through the streets and eventually led them to the Thieves Guild, in which they then met the leader of the Thieves Guild, who they have known through many names. In the capital, they are known by the name of the Big Boss, and they basically explained that they were able to pull some strings because the party was doing a job. They had, from Stoneholm, they had taken a chalice that they were supposed to bring to the capital for the Thieves Guild. So they were just doing a smuggling job for, I don't know, they just took it. So the Thieves Guild, of course, wanted their own. So they pulled some strings to bring the party out of this predicament. But they couldn't move mountains, so they had to like give somebody up as a sacrificial lamb to the Imperials. So they decided, the Thieves Guild, it was not none of this was negotiation. The Big Boss basically just told them how this was going to happen, and like they weren't really in a power to argue with that either. Basically, Mort, their cleric, had given healing to the Imperial patrol, so the Thieves Guild figured out that Mort probably has the best chance of being treated well. So Mort was sent to jail to take kind of the blame for this. And then, as payment for this whole thing, the Thieves Guild said that they're going to take Janice, the rogue of the party, into their employment. So Janice is now working for the Thieves Guild in the capital, temporarily. Like, both of these things are like temporary. The jail sentence isn't long. This whole stint with the Thieves Guild is not long. So they're like you'll get these two back soon. But there just had to be a little bit of something.
I'm so glad they're not dead. I thought you were gonna kill them.
Yeah,
I know that
but
they're effectively dead, but
they are. Yeah, they are nonetheless suffering for Mervin's doings. But yeah, that basically brings us. That basically brings us to where we start off. As the party arrived at the Adventurers Guild here in the capital, they found that the Adventurers Guild had been destroyed. And the Adventurers Guild itself had been blamed for this. It's very unclear, all of this still. Even the guild itself doesn't know what really happened. But basically the old guild master, the old guild wizard have all been killed off. They've set up a temporary office in a nearby building where they're just like trying to figure things out, trying to get things going. The adventurers came to the new guild master and like started asking a bunch of questions. The guild master is a little bit young and seems a little bit inexperienced and is like overwhelmed by this whole thing, and they were like just hold on. The adventurers asked for if there's any jobs for them, and the guild master said that like maybe at some point, like come back tomorrow morning and maybe we'll have something. And the party members asked if they could have some reinforcements because there was just 3 of them left at that point. And they went to sleep, and it is morning. And Kate is muted.
I'm sorry. What's the deal with all our stuff?
All your stuff is back. Except for the chalice, which of course like the thieves took, though they did give you 2,000 gold for it.
Okay.
So you gotta lose a little bit of something.
Yeah.
But yeah. You're at the Temporary Adventurers Guild, which is just like an apartment building next doors, and the guildmaster is waiting for you.
All right, well, I guess we should go down there and check, see if they got any updates on our what we can do for them.
Yeah.
So, as you go to the guildmaster, you already find that there's 2 other people there. One strange person. I think this is that.
I'm very normal person.
You see one human who looks a little bit older, but then you see a Genasi who are not a common race at all to see around, but yeah. What does the Genasi look like?
You're muted.
Yeah. Pyros, his build looks relatively human, but it's pretty obvious at a glance that he's not. His skin is a bit more tanned, but tinged red. His eyes have yellow irises that seem to glow with a light all their own. And of course, his hair is an orangey yellow that looks almost like flames itself, as it's slightly upright. And he mostly wears leathers and carries a quarterstaff.
All right. And once Colin's back here, we can hear what the human looks like.
In a message in chat saying his roommate moving in. That's why he's muted.
Yeah. But wait. Hold on.
adventure in the
Am
tavern.
I back?
Oh no, she's back. Never mind.
Am I back?
I think so.
I
Yeah, there you
accidentally yeah, I failed. I failed.
If you're 14 more minutes late, I would have taken over.
Anyways, yeah, so the guildmaster is there with these two weird people, and yeah, you three. So Fred is also there, but just as usual, a little bit like absent-minded today, but yeah, you arrive at the guildmaster just says, come on in. I was expecting you.
Oh, okay.
They go on to say, so I looked through some stuff. You asked yesterday if we have any work for you to do. As you know, everything is a little bit. It's all over the place. But I went through some of the files of the old guildmaster, and I did find this one file for a quest that apparently hasn't been completed. It is for the city council, and since we still have a little bit of a tough time with the city council right now, I think this could very well help us gain some points with the city. So it would be awesome if you could take care of this. Unfortunately, the details are a bit vague, but it should be fairly fine, and you're fairly seasoned already as adventurers. Plus, I brought in for you two people here who just arrived here in Van Lawson as well, and they could join you in for this quest here until you get your other companions back, I guess.
I'm gonna look him up and down. My half orc, he's gonna look him at him and stuff, and just kind of look at the new guild leaders like, they don't look like much.
The guildmaster says, don't worry. Both are seasoned adventurers as well, just like you. Let me introduce you. This is Pyrus and Simon.
Which
Hello,
one's
fellas.
which?
Well, I would be Pyros.
Arcana is Pyrus. How do you spell your name?
That's Pyros.
Oh, thanks.
If you can't tell, I kind of have an affinity with fire.
I'm looking up down. It's like, well, I have an affinity with hammers. That's like I got a big old hammer on my back.
Oh, I see that. Good to know.
And how long have you been an adventurer for?
Been around mostly the southern part of the country, adventuring for about a couple years now.
A couple of years. Okay, well, that's acceptable, I guess.
Basically, been doing some jobs between researching, so some varied interests there.
You don't have any trouble with the law, or maybe do anything illegal, like kill someone for no reason, anything like that. You wouldn't do that, would you?
I
say as I look at Merv.
have.
Okay, good. You're off to a good start, better than someone else.
Mervin is deeply ashamed. He was like kind of embarrassed at the boat, and now that Janice and Mort are gone, he's just so sad. He has the things. He has their things, right? Because that he made them. He's just carrying them like, oh.
And I see we have a very quiet human. No, well, I guess I'll talk eventually.
Yes,
He's
Simon's being
intimidated
very.
by me.
Simon's just like choosing the dialogue option of just like watch silently.
It's the secret fifth option. Don't reply at all.
Yeah.
This one is very much more action than words.
I see.
The guildmaster says, as I said, this quest, I don't know, they're like holding a folder of sorts, which seems to just like have one paper in it or something, and they're just like, this quest seems a little bit weird. As I said, it's vague, it looks old. I'm not really sure how old, but it's been given to us, so I figured, why not go through it? I don't know why the old guildmaster didn't have anyone do this. I was a handler here before. I gave out quests, and I hadn't heard about this one, so I don't know what the guildmaster was on with this. But anyways, you could do it. As I said, it could help us for sure. And it seems simple enough. Basically, there's a mansion out of the city in the forest. It's a couple of hours away, I assume, from this description. And there's apparently some sort of trouble there. It's a little bit unclear. There's been some missing people there, it seems, and yeah, you should go investigate. I wish I had any more details for you of what to expect, but I guess the first thing to go there and find out. Stick together so you don't get lost and such, of course. Yeah, you should be fine. Just yeah.
When you said the city council wants us to do this.
Yes, it's been stamped by the city council's stamp, though it looks a little bit weird, but I guess it's, you know, sometimes the stamps are a little bit different, I guess. But yes, they have asked us to do this, so if we are able to go there and figure out whatever the problem is over there, then I'm sure we'll get some points with the council, and that'll help the Adventurers Guild here.
How long
immensely.
has this been sitting to the side unfinished? Has anyone else attempted it and just failed, or did they not return?
Well, as I said, I don't know. This is when I found this folder, it's the first time I've heard about this whole thing, so most likely nobody's been sent there before. I don't know why, but yeah, it's weird.
Anyone else got any questions? I think I'm good to go.
Are there any details on what they're specifically looking for out there, or we just need to find the mansion?
For now, just find the mansion, go inside, I guess, go check out what's going on there, ask a few questions, and figure out what the problem is. I think that's the first step here. If there is a problem, then of course, like you got your mandate to do as you will, and fix the problems. If there is no problem, then of course just come and report back. That'll be just fine.
Let's see. Well, I suppose we could do it if it helps out the guild. And the relations between the city council and the guild. We don't want bad blood again. We don't want to go through that whole shit again.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
See, look at Mer. She's just bursting with energy to go. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you guys take the lead on this. Two questions. One, can I do an infusion as we just woke up?
I mean, which
we
infusion?
Had a conversation. I want to the Constitution the concentration save robe thing that I had for Mort. I want it for me. And I also want to ask, can I have Mort's Revivify Diamond?
No, you can't have Mort's Revivify Diamond. That's over at Mort's. You can have it from Mort when Mort returns.
Okay. So I need a replacement Revivify Diamond.
But you can have the infusion for sure. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. All right.
I asked, does he hand us the folder with the details of the mission?
No.
Oh, do you don't want to give us the folders? We have the details for it.
The guildmaster says, no, we handle the paperwork here at the guild. It's fine. You can just go.
Sure.
It's
Wonder sorry, but they give us all the paperwork all the time. You know, it's just easier that way. You know.
The guildmaster says, is that right? That doesn't sound right.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's see how this works. I got 0. Let's do it. 16.
They the guildmaster says, I don't think I don't think you need this. There's just it's literally just what I've told you. It's
all right. You say so. I mean, you're the boss.
Yeah.
So just trying to help out. You know. All right. Cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Well, you know what else got any questions? Mysterious human, you've been so silent. I see you're just bursting with questions, aren't you?
The guildmaster says, so the way you can reach this mansion, or at least the vicinity, is so you take. They start giving you like instructions on directions. They're like you go west to the through the farmer's gate, then you take a right. At the herbalist hut, you just take the stairs up into the forest, and then in the forest you take you just take the path, and apparently this mansion should be somewhere along to the west of there. You'll maybe try to figure out some way there. I don't have any map of this area, unfortunately, so you'll just have to make do.
Okay. See so. I'll get us there, don't worry.
And the guildmaster goes on to say, I guess on the way there, maybe as the herbalist or someone has to know something about this, so you can maybe try and figure out some more information before going into the place, or then just go straight there, because you'll of course then figure out what's going on firsthand. It's all up to you.
Alrighty then, sounds good. Any other details we need to be aware of that the council who requested this could have informed us to give us a little bit of more help?
The guildmaster says, no. I doubt you will be able to meet any counselors currently. They are all quite tied up.
Okay, well, we'll be off then, I suppose. We got our directions, we know what our job is. We got 2 new shining friends to help us out. Yay!
Yay.
Perhaps we can try to drop a rudimentary map on our way back.
Yeah. All right, cool. So Saru's going to go out to the cart.
Hang on.
Oh,
One second.
what is it? Oh, Yes, Merv. What is it?
Sir, I was told that there are like a group of engineers in the city. um, pray tell, where might they be?
The guildmaster says, you mean the Academy of Engineering Arts? Yes. You will find it on the way out. Actually, it'll be on the south side of the farmer's gate. You can go there on the way out if you have some business there. I don't know what, but maybe they might have some plans for the mansion blueprint or something. That could actually work.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you. And your name, sir?
Oh, she wasn't here. That's right.
Oh.
Yes, they have already told you their name.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's Opine. Open? Something like that.
Open. Yeah.
Cool.
Now, wait, let me go through my... Did I...
Oh, all right, then, Merv. You found out where you want to go to your fancy engineer friends.
I put... Okay, so I didn't put my schematics in the puzzle box. It would appear. Okay. I still have my schematics, I assume, since you said we have all our belongings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yes, I would like to go to the... I would like to, on our way out, stop by that engineering school.
Before we go, then, we should take stock of our supplies. Since we've been
right.
through so many hands, make sure we're good on everything, including our two new friends. I don't know. Don't want to double up on things we don't need.
Right.
Any of you may happen to have some healing potions on you before we leave.
Oh.
Currently, I do not know.
Oh, okay. What about, I don't know, sending stones, some magic rope, maybe a lantern that doesn't go out on fire, anything useful that every adventurer should have in their kit. I mean, you're obviously seasoned adventurers. You should know these things, right, Merv? Right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, let's go with the cart and we see all these things real quick.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, we could, the never-ending rope thing we can easily make by taking our 500 feet of rope and putting it in the box of holding and just sort of like using it like that. The light thing Mort usually took care of.
The Mort that's in jail.
Yes, I know the Mort that's in jail. He has the light cantrip. I have Firebolt, which I mean I think is just as good.
Your Fire Genasi friend, you have a light spell, right?
Yeah.
Surely.
Well, I obviously am able to just do this. He holds up his hand and just a flame is held in his hand. It emits light.
Perfect.
Oh, that'll work. I guess, kind of.
Yes.
What's the range? Is that produce flame?
Yes.
So that's what, 2020?
Let's see. Produce flame. 10-10.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, look, we need. I like going to Marvel's like, okay, we're gonna need some lanterns. I can't see the dark.
I can't. It's so good, Todd. Yeah. So then healing potions. Do we ever have healing potions?
I'm going through the cart. I'm like, I don't see any healing potions in here, Merv. I see a lot of gemstones, a lot of coin. I see a diary. I see a scroll. What's a scroll for, Merv?
Which scroll is that?
It's a scroll of control flames, but I can't read it because I'm barbarian.
Oh, right. None of us can read it. We bought it, not realizing that none of us can read it.
Oh, I got some rope, and there's the box of holding, obviously, the actual box. And why do we have 6 bottles of wine in here?
Ooh, we should probably get the charter and the guild communicator out of the box. Because I put it in there. Because I was gonna leap into the river with it.
Yeah. Should probably take those things out. And all the
Okay.
mithril and everything else you just stored in there.
I also didn't want them to find those things because I thought that,
we're not there anymore, Merv.
Yeah, I know.
Look, we have 2 new people with us. I don't want my first day's leader to go to shit because they died.
I know.
Now here's a little bit of a memory question for Kate.
Yeah, it's the investigation check to open.
No. My question is for you: what else was in that box?
I wrote it down.
Oh, look at you!
I put 4 ingots of mithril, the charter, the guild communicator, and the chalice.
Well, you didn't put it in there. It was already there, but yes, the chalice was there.
And the thieves
So
guild
did
took
they
it.
just take the box?
No, but I
just
didn't
break
want. But it is open.
Oh.
You notice that it is open. Yes, even though you had locked it up kind of tight. So
Level 3 high level. Was guessing.
it was tightly locked.
Okay.
Yeah, it was difficult. Like when Janice first opened it, it was the same, and it was really hard to try to get it open. And you find it and it's just open. So yeah,
Oh. Okay.
and the chalice is out, missing out of there.
And everything else is there?
Hmm.
Oh. Okay. False alarm. Sorry for worrying everyone. I assumed that they would have a hard time opening this.
If
I guess
you're
not.
wondering what this is, Pyro, this is this magic box they have that has a weird lock on it, and you can put things in. It's really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
If I ever have any treasure, it's going in. I don't think it can hold a hammer. It's a little small. You know, hammers are really big, but
Yeah,
They
the
go work out good.
opening's a little small. Alright.
Typically, you can put things in boxes. Yes.
yeah, but but box bigger on the inside.
Now that's entirely different.
Yeah, exactly. With a fancy lock. That's what makes it different than any other box
Yeah.
that can put things in it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll put the mithril in back in the cart, in the charter, and the.
So I don't know about you, Murph, but I think we should go spend this gold on some stuff. Just some quick things, like a couple healing potions, maybe some.
Healing potions is a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have more.
Yeah, he's gone. I don't know, Pyros. Can you cast healing spells, Pyros?
I don't know anything that would really be beneficial in that.
Yeah, and I can't cast spells. My hammer deals damage, not regenerates health. Unless Murph, you got healing spells, right? Artificers have a spell or two. Yeah.
I do indeed have healing spells.
But
Yeah, Mervyn.
What's up?
Mervyn and Frid both. No healing spells. You got healing. You don't need to worry about it that much. Plus, also, Frid does have 1 potion of healing and 1 potion of a liquid they found, which healed them to full health. So it's one bottle of. In Walter Teacher's Tower, the top floor, you found this alchemy lab where there was this weird stuff going on, and you just drank the juice, and it healed you to full, and then you filled up a bottle with it. So Frid's got that bottle of full healing.
Oh, cool.
I know we got a couple things, but I'm a little bit of a prepare for adventures and stuff. So I think we should get like at least 2 bottles, maybe 3, just to play it safe when we're going to mansion. We don't know what we're going up against.
Right. And I would like a Revivify Diamond.
Well, we got one of the. Oh, that's gin number 6. Is that Mort's? Or is that actually in the cart?
That is a great question.
It is a 300 gold piece diamond.
I
we also
think.
have 1,000 gold piece diamond.
I think the gems listed in the cart are all of the gems there are, and then gem number 6 was Mort's.
Okay.
Because I think the only reason we specified it as if I remember correctly, the only reason we specified it as a diamond was so we knew that it was the Revivified reagent.
So that means that's on Mort, and we don't have that one.
That's on Mort, and we do not have it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I agree we should get the 300, get a Revivified Diamond and like 3 potions of healing, and then we can maybe a lantern and we can get going. Actually, do I have a lantern in my inventory? Hold on 1 second here. Explorer's pack.
One thing I did forget to mention when describing my character is that he would have on his hip a lantern which design very much seems it was form over function. It's the metal is golden and the glass is all stained in reds and yellows and orange. I did forget to mention that would obviously stick out.
Well, I'm like going through my bag. I'm like pulling out torches. Like, I don't got a lantern. Do you? Oh wait, you got a lantern. Why didn't you mention that earlier when I asked about fire and light and stuff?
It probably would not display too much light in comparison to even just having a flame in my hand.
Wow. What's the point of having a lantern if it doesn't work?
It has other uses.
Oh.
Except for holding fairies.
Okay. You say so, Mr. Wizard Man.
It has never held a fairy, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
Why do you have to specify that? That just makes me more suspicious of this.
I asked.
Oh, you asked? Okay, never mind then.
Use it for holding fairies. Okay. Let's go shopping.
Let's go. Yes, go shopping. Murph, do you mind handling the shopping? I'm not that good at counting coins. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I guess Fred's just
with my 10 charisma and 0 modifiers to talking to people.
Oh, would you like to know my charisma? It is shockingly at a nice 11.
Oh, it's one more than me. We're both horribly at talking to people.
Yeah, I guess Fred's just sitting there like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, I believe you, Murph. You got this. Fred. Fred's not here. Damn it. He's not gonna do it for us.
Okay. I can shop.
Let's go get a couple healing potions at the diamond, and then we'll meet back up.
Yeah.
So. There's a problem in that you don't know this. You don't know this city. You've been brought in here with like bags on your head. You've like no idea where to go to get this stuff.
There's not a tourist shop nearby with a map of the city.
No, you're like in a residential area of the city.
Oh, okay. Can we ask the temporary guild master whose name is Open?
Oh, you're going back there?
Oh, we're out?
All right. Ask a corner street guard.
Yes, let's just ask a random stranger.
I mean, that sounds... That's what I do in real life.
I was being really sincere. Yeah.
Okay. So I sound a little sarcastic.
Yeah, I know it sounded sarcastic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean that is the solution to these things. I am amazed that it has taken us 39 sessions for someone to realize that you could just go and ask somebody for directions.
This is why Zaru's the new party leader, self-declared.
People tend to hate us upon first meeting.
Just don't go talk to a dwarf.
Should I pull out the disguised self to talk?
Why?
It's my go-to move. Yeah. So I guess I'll go up to a random person, and say, "Excuse me, sir or ma'am, whatever physically appears to be. And could you help us with some directions?"
They say, sure. What are you looking for?
We're looking for the shops.
Well, you can buy some bread over there.
Oh, I'm meaning more like specialty goods.
Well,
like
what kind of specialty goods?
Gemstones. Yeah.
Gemstones.
And also an apothecary would be great.
Apothecary. Well, there's a healer, an herbalist just outside town. They might be able to help you out with that. Gemstones. I'm sorry, I don't really know. I'm just I'm just a farmer
All right.
visiting the city here. I don't really know where to get that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll let them go. And is anyone? This is my go-to move when I'm in a new place. Is anyone walking a dog? Because they're definitely from around the area if they're walking their pet.
Sure.
Yes.
You find,
okay. I want to ask them.
you find you find a dwarf walking their dog. The dwarf just looks at you and says, diamonds? Well, I don't really know where to get that kind of stuff around here. I don't know. The Merchants Guild, maybe? I don't know. It's other side of the city. It'll take you a couple of hours to get there.
Okay, we'll just ask the engineers. Thank you. All right, let's go get the healing potions. Are we?
The dwarf says, "You're welcome, kind stranger."
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is JJ.
Okay, see you around.
Bye. That's the peg name I gave last time, right? Something like that.
Probably keep track of your lies.
Thank you. Yes.
I suppose
Yes,
we could
I was
probably ask
JJ.
someone where all the rich people shop. That would probably be where a jewelry store would be.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh,
that's
Pyro's got a good idea. I like that.
That's a good question. Should we flag down that dwarf again?
Just find someone new.
Yeah. Okay. Found someone new. Where are the rich people at?
The next person you go and ask this, they're just like, excuse me, what are you going on about?
We want rich people stuff, and we want to know where they are.
The person,
where's the fancy part of town?
the person just looks at you weird and just says, please leave me alone.
Okay.
I'll call the guard.
Oh no, that's not necessary. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Okay, that went poorly.
Mervin, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Have you ever been shopping before in your life?
I thought the question was going to be, have you ever talked to anyone in your life?
I was trying to be a little nicer than that.
I am
Little.
exhibiting zero charisma. This is zero charisma.
All right. You usually supposed to say like hello and please and thank you. You know, that's what my mother taught me when you talk to people.
Yeah.
And if I didn't do those things, she hit me with her hammer. You know, it's you never got hit
my
with a hammer
mother.
before?
My mother had a very similar philosophy, but it was a squirt bottle.
Oh.
So to give you a bit of a description of where you are in a residential part of town. It seems to be like lower middle class, I'd say. You get that kind of sense out of it. For the party that came in here as prisoners, you really haven't seen much else than just like houses. For Pyros and Simon, they may have walked a little bit more around town, but they you have not been to like places where the nobility has been, so you would know that is probably on the like eastern part of town, on the coast there, near the water. that would have to be where it is because you haven't seen it.
Is it cheating to just send Fred off to get the diamond? And we go do something else?
It is.
All right.
If you really want a diamond, you need to try and find one. If you really want to, like, we're just gonna. If you decided we're gonna find a diamond, specifically a diamond right here, then.
Pyros, you seem fashionable. Do you by any chance know where they may be selling any diamonds in this town?
Well, I know that there hasn't been one where I've been, so that means that it must be where I haven't. So we're probably looking closer to the docks area.
Okay.
All right, well, let's head over there real quick, because we're running out of daylight, and I kind of want to just grab these things and get going.
Yeah, let's do that.
So it is like morning, late morning, because you did just wake up and you just had a short conversation with a guildmaster. But it is a big city, so it's gonna take you a couple of hours to you're in the western end of the city, so to get to the eastern end of the city it's going to take you a couple of hours to get there, and then back again is going to take another couple of hours.
Can we rent a car? Sorry, a cab, a taxi cab.
A car.
I meant to say cab. Taxi cab.
Okay, they do have cars here.
You don't see a lot of car traffic just going around. So first order of business would have to be to try and find somebody who would be willing to take you by horse carriage.
Right. Okay.
Which isn't actually going to speed you up too much within the city itself, because even the horse is going to move pretty slow.
Let's just get going. We can cut through the alleyways part better than the horse is good.
Alright, fine. Let's go.
All right, so you're heading towards the
The
assume
docks,
noble
merchant area.
district.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's, by the way, a reason apart from you not having yourself as characters, you don't have a map of this place. There's a reason I don't have a map for you here today. You'll find out. But yeah, so you just start heading off to the east and trying to make your way. Do you just take a direction? Do you just take a direction and just go there? Just keep walking?
Well, we would probably ask, hey, where's the directions to the port? And just go wherever they tell us.
Maybe stop halfway and ask another person if we're going the right way. Yeah.
Okay, follow-up question. Are you asking for directions to the port?
Probably want to see if anyone knows if there's a jewelry shop.
Or the merchant area where where they would sell jewelry specifically.
Yeah, someone said the Merchants Guild. Would someone know where the Merchants Guild is?
Okay, I need you to figure out exactly what you're asking where to go, because currently you've just asked 3 different places, which are completely different places in the city. So you're gonna get widely different directions depending on which one you want to go to.
Okay.
We are looking for somewhere to buy diamonds, so we're looking for a gemstone store that can sell diamonds to us. That's what we're gonna be asking for.
But when we asked for that, they didn't know exactly where it was.
Because we asked a farmer. So we need to find someone who looks a little bit more civilized. Because Dupe said we're in the lower class area, so we need to move to an upper class area and then figure it out from there.
Okay.
So you're moving eastwards and asking people about a jewelry shop.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
I can sell us raw diamonds, yeah.
Okay. In that case, you go like an hour. You walk an hour through the streets, and every now and then stop by and ask some random people. A lot of people seem to be pretty okay with you just coming up to them and just asking random questions. But most of them don't really know where to go for like jewelry shops. Some of them tell you that well, probably in the noble district, and that's about everything that they can tell you. The noble district, some tell you the merchants guild. The merchants guild is apparently up north at the north end of the city, at the outside the gate there, while the noble district is to the east where you're heading. So you keep going
Yeah,
east.
Yeah, east, the merchant area. Yeah.
Yes, so it's not a merchant area, it's the noble district where you're going.
Oh, sorry, noble district. Sorry, I got these in my mind.
Yeah. So eventually, like, the place starts to look better and better. You've gone through one gate already. Like, there's a... Hold on. I need to verify this. Yeah. So there's a gate on that you've gone through on the way. There's inner walls in the city, dividing districts and parts of the city. So you've gone through one gate, which has already led you to a much nicer part of the city, though. Even there, where you're asking for like a jewelry shop, they just tell you, well, there's probably one over there, towards the academies in the east, and it feels like a frustrating endeavor because nobody seems to know where to buy jewelry in here. But eventually, then, it's been like 2 hours since you left the guild. You arrive in... You see another wall, a big wall. You can't really see beyond it, but you ask some people again, like, what's going on? Where can we find jewelry? What's over there? And so on. And they tell you that they know a place, a good place over there in the castle district. Which is on the other side of the wall. But then they also say that, well, you probably can't get there, though.
Okay. Plan now,
Now,
guys.
what exactly is the castle district?
They tell you that's where the city council is. That's where the palace of the emperor is. That's where all the like big important stuff of the city is, and it's usually closed from most commoners and especially anyone out of town without a permit. It's hard to get in there.
It seems like a very, very bad idea.
Yeah, surely there's
Try and get
somewhere
in
else
there
we can go to get a
without
gemstone other than the castle district.
The person you're talking to says, well, I mean, you can try the other. There's a merchant over on that street over there that you could maybe go ask if they have anything. I don't know. I mean, that's where like the artisans guild and everything is up there in the castle district. So I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. You could always try your luck with the guards. Maybe they'll let you in to go just to the jeweler or something.
In the castle district.
Yeah.
I look at Merv, I'm like, we always try it. I mean, I don't want to risk one of us dying permanently because we didn't spend an extra 20, 30 minutes, an hour looking for this diamond, you know.
All right, let's.
Also, I'm stalling for our human friend.
Right. Let's get our story straight real quick because.
Wait, what story? We just need to go in there, you know. What story do we need to worry about, Merv?
Well, aren't adventurers illegal?
Well, no, they're legal now. Yeah, there was a misunderstanding.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it was exactly what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, they're completely
Yeah,
legal now. Look, I pull out my badge and wave it. I was like, I'm an adventurer. See, no one's gonna come and arrest me.
I think I forgot to specify that, but yes, it was explained to you that it was a misunderstanding. They don't know yet who attacked the guild. They don't know what this was all about. But adventurers are in the clear.
Okay.
Though still a little bit like not necessarily fully accepted, because it was just recently things were really bad here.
Okay. All right. Let's then go up to the guard and try.
We find a nice looking guard member, maybe a little older side, and someone who looks like he's worked the guard for longer than a few months, and ask for directions.
You see an old dwarf.
I go up to the old dwarf. I'm like, hello there, sir. We are looking for directions. Hopefully you can help us out if there's no trouble for you right now.
So wait, is this just like randomly on the streets, or?
Well, I thought we were gonna go up to the castle gates.
At the gates.
Oh, we're going up to the gates. Okay. I thought we were
at the
okay, it's fine.
At the gates or on the streets?
Yeah, we know where it is.
Well, let's go to the gates because I don't want to ask someone on the street just because, that seems a lot out of the way or weird.
Well, we don't need to. We want to go in the castle district.
I'm saying, yeah. So we can, yeah.
All right, you are at the gate to the castle district. You are the gates are open, but there's guards posted there, and they look you over as you approach.
Hello there. We're hoping we could go inside and do some shopping. That's no problem.
The older dwarf there tells you, can we see your permits, please?
We need a permit to go inside the council district.
I say yes. By orders of the city council, any commoners, any strangers need to have permits. I've not seen you around here before.
Well, that's because I'm not from specifically the city, but I'm from the country. I served in and helped you guys out in the past, my people. But we're adventurous, though. Are we allowed in?
The guard says, being adventurers gives you no rights over here.
No.
You will now need to apply for a permit through the city council. It's a process that takes about 3 months to be completed. But you can.
Oh yes, go ahead.
We're actually making preparations to do a job for the city council. We were just trying to make our last minute preparations before we headed out. Are we able to make an exception in that case?
The gods have for what kind of what preparations do you have to do in the castle district if you haven't been invited?
Well, specifically, we were looking for some gemstones that can be used as material components in case of anything happening while we're out in the wilds.
The guard looks you over a little bit and says, The Merchants Guild up north part of the town could probably help you with that. I don't think I can let you in just on that basis.
How sure are you that they have gemstones? Because we spent a while today asking around, and I would prefer not to walk all the way over to that part of the city.
The guard says, well, I don't really rightly know. People around here don't really use that kind of stuff so much. So me especially, I'm just your regular guard. I've been doing this job for a couple of decades now. Got to feed the family and all. So
Really? Because I've been practicing magic for a while now, and I suspect you have a little talent in there. Really?
Are you flirting?
Flattering him.
Oh, you're flattering him. I think you said you're flirting with him. I'm like, wait,
No,
what?
flattering. No.
The god says, no, sir, I don't have any magical talents at all.
No.
When he's talking about his family and everything, does he look like he's like sad that he's not making a lot of good money or something like that?
Make an inside check on that.
Let's see here. Insights. 20.
As far as you believe, there's no issue like that. It seems like they are just like they're just saying it and kind of coming off as your average worker type. Seems like they probably make enough to feed their family.
Okay.
God, it's so frustrating not having the subtle spell suggestion.
If it would make you more comfortable to have someone escort us, we probably would be fine with that. Plus, it would help make sure we don't get lost while we're in there.
The god just says, again, we can't just break the rules for any old strangers that come around here. This is a highly important area of the city. Not everyone is allowed in. I'm sorry, but that's what the city council has decreed. Now, the god does a little motion to one of their companions and says, bring a paper, and they tell you, is my friend here is going to give you a form. You can fill it out with your names, and we will take it to the city council. As said, they will take care of it. It'll be a couple of months, and then you will have a permit if they approve it.
All right.
You can come pick it up. Pick it up back here at the gatehouse. We can't really bring you any sort of notifications about it, but come over here anytime after, like, I'd say 4 months. Wait that long, then come over here. Ask for it. We'll have your permit. And then they hand you over the paper form, which is just like it's just got like a field for names and then reason for application.
It looks to me, guys, we should just accept the loss, I guess.
Yep, I suppose we'll go and check with the Merchants Guild, though I suppose having this filled out wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing in case it does become pertinent in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you fill the form?
Yeah, why not?
Not with Fred and I's names. I don't know. Wolchendrich was. I'm still wary because Wolchendrich was like, "We're gonna arrest you." I don't want them to arrest us.
So you're applying for a permit for everyone except for Fred and you.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Fine idea. Right? No? Is that a bad idea?
It's up to you. Anything you want.
What
I'm
do
just
you
I just want to.
Am I being too cautious?
I mean, unless you want to do JJ again.
It could be JJ. Yeah, I just. You said adventurers weren't illegal anymore, and the only reason Wolchendrich was like, "We're gonna come arrest you," was because of that, and we haven't done anything else to piss him off, really. besides me killing that one guard.
But the Thieves Guild took care of that.
But the Thieves Guild took care of that.
I think we're in the clear. Let's just get
Yeah,
taken care
okay,
of.
let's just put our names on it. Yeah.
Yeah, start the process now, so that in the future we can come in here.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you set in as your reason for application?
Shopping.
Well, as adventurers and who can help out the city council through jobs, I would put down reason as work-related activities serving the council.
How about
the
city council having trouble finding words right now.
Like I've done paperwork.
City council sanctioned quests? No.
The guard at the gate tells you you can just write it out longer than that. There's plenty of space on the paper there. Just write out. You don't need to be so official about it. Just write it in your own words. Just whatever you want. It doesn't even need to be a specific reason like that. Just it's just formality. Most of these get stamped out just fine. Don't worry too much about it.
Okay. Completing a quest sent in by the city council, need to purchase supplies and possibly speak to the city council.
Sounds good to me. Just a little more words than I would use, but it sounds good.
Okay.
Gets the message across.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Is there a fee
to submit this paperwork by any chance?
The guard says, no. This is this is what taxes pay for. And the guard just takes the form and says, as I said, 3-4 months. You come back here, we'll have this ready for you.
Great then. Well, I guess, obviously we're not getting it right now, guys. We'll just head back to the merchant area to the north, and then we'll just get their gemstone. Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'm tired of all the walking.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. What was your name again? I don't think I caught it.
The random dwarven god's name is hold on. Here we go. No, I just need to find the right place to write this down because you're going to be asking about it again. So it is it's Knogger.
Knogger?
Knogger. Knocker, but with G's.
Like it.
And the god says, if you're going up north in the city all the way to the Merchants Guild, that's going to be a couple of hours, you know.
Do you know a faster way to get there?
Well, the water's in the way, so no. Unfortunately, no. You're going to have to go around, and you're going to have to go through the gates over there in the city. It's going to take you quite a while to get there.
Well, I would rather. I look at my party. I was like, we have to go that way anyways. We have to go west to get out of the city. So
Okay.
We're just spending.
Quickly.
Is that okay with you, Pirates? I know you're new and you want to show your stuff to prove to us that you know what you're doing, but preparation is always important.
Well, if it's as simple as the water being in the way, I could probably get there before you guys, but...
Right, what do you mean? You have a faster way to get us there?
I have a way for myself to basically avoid obstacles.
Or was it like some teleportation spell or something? You damn spellcasters.
Flight, but...
That's just as bad!
Unfortunately,
Oh,
I only
yes.
need myself, so if we want to stick together, then
The mortal enemy of my hammer, flying people.
Speaking of spellcasters, something I forgot to mention, and Kate didn't actually ask about either, was that Anlos had disappeared.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Mention that.
Yeah. So they had picked up, the adventurers had picked up this researcher NPC who had joined them for research purposes to kind of check them out, and and they've got some theories going on there, Fred especially, about who that person is and what their motivations are, but
so suspicious of Anlos for absolutely no reason.
But basically, the last time you saw Anlos was when you were being taken to the Thieves Guild from the prison ship.
I'm thinking now that
And-
she might be a spy, like for the Thieves Guild or that other mystery guild, and not the Empire.
You told the Thieves Guild, the big boss, about this, about Anlos being there and like disappearing, and the big boss was really surprised by this. It was like one of the first times you've seen them being surprised by anything, and they just told you that they're gonna find Anlos, because if again, like a show of the Thieves Guild's power there, where the Guildmaster is just like, if they are in the city, we know. So you asked the Thieves Guild to figure out where Anlos is, and they told you that they will find her if she is still in the city. I mean, well, she was in the city, so they'll find her.
Okay.
Well, we head off to the merchant area.
The Merchants Guild, that is going to take you a couple of hours more, so it's going to be
Lunchtime.
no, afternoon.
Okay.
Well, depending on when your lunchtime is your lunchtime 3 p.m?
Actually, it is. Yes.
Okay,
I
then
eat
it is
between- Yeah.
then it is lunchtime.
I eat between noon and 10 p.m. I have a 10-hour time I eat. So.
but yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be like 3 p.m. when you end up there. So you make your way again through the city. You don't have as direct of a route, as the castle district is to your north first, and then there's indeed a little bit of bay area there, where there's some docks and some ships. So you again move away from the more noble parts of the city. There's a lot to this city. Like, it is really big. It is the biggest city you've ever seen, and there's just it's really maybe even overwhelming, the size of it. But you just make your way again, asking for directions on the way to the northern gate, and eventually you end up there. You see a couple of things like on the way there that look a little bit interesting, but as in like interesting looking buildings and such, but you're kind of on a mission, so you're heading just straight on out. And yeah, you end up at the northern gate of the city, and they tell you there that you can you just leave the city, and it's like right outside on the left, and there it is. There's a big building that's got like you see a lot of horses and carriages and carts and boxes of stuff, and a lot of people just out there, and you don't see any like market stalls or anything, so it doesn't seem like this is a place where people come to buy stuff directly necessarily, the townspeople, but it seems to be really like a hub for any and all kinds of merchants.
Ooh.
Free trade area. Alright, let's look at his diamond. Let's see.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's ask. Let's go into the fray and ask around.
All right, you ask around a little bit for. So are you specifically asking for a diamond?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So you you ask around for a bit. Some of the merchants tell you like, well, I don't know, ask that one, and the other ones like ask that one and ask that one and ask that one. So it takes a while for anyone. It doesn't seem like anyone here really knows like everybody or anything like that. So it takes a while of just asking around. But eventually, one of the merchants you ask just says, well, I do have a diamond over here, though it is I was earmarking it over to sell in the north, though, so I'm not too willing to let it go, depending on the price, of course. If you give me a better price than I would get up north, then sure, you can have it.
Does it look like a big enough diamond to be worth 300 gold?
Yeah, may we look at it?
Yes, you may look at it, and through your magical ability of appraising game mechanics, you see that it is a diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, well, that's probably taken care of. I look. I was like, well, how much are they offering you up north?
For a piece like this, it's in immaculate condition, polished to perfection. This one goes for like 1,000 gold over there.
No.
I look at him. I'm just like, really? Yeah. Sure it is. Listen, I'm gonna be frank with you.
I mean, so game mechanically, you know, it is worth 300 gold, but I don't know, is any of your characters, I mean, Mervyn might be, but anybody else a specialist in diamonds and their worth?
Not really. Mervyn, you want to say something to the party, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know this is the capital city, and things get a little inflated over here, but we've been around the continent, and I'm sorry. We're not idiots. 1,000 is insane. So given that this is the capital city, I'm thinking more like 400.
The merchant says, well, sure. I mean, I hear you. Yeah, of course, they pay a lot of money up there for this kind of stuff. You know how they are up there in the north. Of course, you'd get stuff like this cheaper from the dwarves in Stoneholm, from their diamond mines. Over there it's certainly cheaper, but over here, to the east, it's a long way from the dwarves here. I don't know if you know how far away Stoneholm is from here, but it's away. So maybe we can come to an agreement here. I can let go of this for 600 for you.
450.
I think 600 is gonna be just fine.
You do have to consider, when it being traveling up north, he obviously has to pay for people to transport it for him and protect it, and it could be sitting there for weeks or maybe even months until it actually sells. But here we are right now, and you don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw a persuasion check on that?
Sure. That's a low roll.
Damn.
I vote Pyros is our new negotiator for prices.
Yeah. Hey, why were you?
Where were you this entire time?
Where were you talking to anyone?
I think both.
Dog and pony show, and you're over here just laughing at us.
Yeah, I think both me and Zach were just thinking like, why
I
are
knew
these
I knew
two?
you're warlock and he had charisma, but I'm like, maybe he's just like you're not a charisma warlock, maybe.
Why are you talking at all?
I mean, it'd be kind of weird for the new guy to show up and talk to everyone, right?
Oh yeah, of course, D&D rules. You can't talk on your first session.
But yeah, the merchant says, well, yes, I mean, you make a good point there, but then again, this diamond by itself is an investment. I can trade it off any time, so I think I'll hold on to it. But you know what? I like you people. I can give you a special deal just today. I mean, it's almost gonna bankrupt me, but if you can pay 500 gold pieces right now, I can give this to you.
I slide 500 gold to Pyros. Just in a bag.
Is there any...
Mervin's looking for a bag of fake gold pieces.
No, I'm seeing if there's anything in our list that like we never ever use and we can trade. Does anyone, I mean, do we care about the wine? Can we like throw that in the pile to like get
I
the
think we
price
should
down a
just take the
little
gold.
bit?
Because, let's just do the gold, but use the wine for other things, because I don't think... This is me calling out of character, by the way. I don't think a merchant who sells gemstones is going to be interested in wine, but if we use it for like someone of a lower status, and we sell them fancy wine, it's going to get more weight from it.
I mean, this merchant seems to deal in pretty much everything, but they did just specifically ask you to give you specifically 500 gold pieces, specifically in gold pieces. So you probably shouldn't try to offer something else.
Oh no, I meant like
Harder.
300 plus the wine or something like that.
Just
Yeah, but
gold.
they specifically said if you have 500 gold pieces for me right now, then it's still.
Yeah.
And
he
you know
handed
what? It was my mistake last time to be too precious with our gold, so
Just do the 500. Just take the 500.
hand over the...
Yeah, so if he handed the 500 gold to me, then I'll go ahead and pass it over to exchange.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. You give a standardized bag of 500.
Exactly, to the brim.
Yeah. It's like yeah, this bag holds exactly 500 gold. And the merchant just says, "Oh well, thank you."
It's like one of those boxes of poker chips.
Yeah.
Suitcase, 500 gold, fresh out of the mints.
Yeah.
Unserialized.
But yeah, they just hand you over the diamond and say, "Pleasure doing business with you. Is there anything else I could help you with?"
Well, I don't think we've been introduced. My name was Pyros, and you are?
No.
No?
No, this merchant doesn't have a name. They got from here in an hour. They're going north. You'll never meet them again.
Fair enough.
I say we're good. Let's just move on.
Off we go.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your generosity, Mr. Merchant. I hope you have safe travels to the north.
They say, thank you. So you are at the Merchants Guild, which has a lot of merchants, having a lot of wares of different kinds. Some have like bulk goods, like some are transporting, food and whatnot, but others seem to have a lot of different kinds of things. So just if you did have anything else you wanted to buy, then this could be the place to try and find it.
Is there anything like as a party we want to like have stocked up in our cart or supplies personally? Correct me if I'm wrong, we don't count food and water stuff, right?
No.
Okay. So we don't need to worry about that stuff. We have a box of holdings. We have a way to transport stuff, and our magical donkey that's always with us. Mule. Fluffy. Do we want to like spend money on healing potions here, or do we want to go to the apothecary? Because we have to talk about the herbalists anyways. And if we buy potions from them, they're gonna be more willing to talk to us, tell us what this mansion is. That's what my thought process is.
Well, after the
Right.
experience we just had, I think we'd get a better deal at the herbalist.
Mm-hmm. So I think we can wait for potions there, and it's on the way, so we don't have to like spend time like searching for anything. But is there
Yeah.
anything we want here? Anyone like? Do we?
Can I real quick get some more gold dust, because I only have 1 charge of arcane locks worth right now.
How much is it?
It's I need 25 GP worth per cast of arcane lock, and I'd like to get 2 more charges, so 50 gold pieces worth of gold dust.
Yep. Did anyone, by the way, did you deduct the previous?
No.
Okay, so
I'm not touching party.
yeah, 550 gold. You can take away from it. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, for at the Merchants Guild, you can give me a specific item if there is even like something rarer that you would like, and we can see if they have it. It'll take you a little bit of time to try and figure out if they have it, and then there's of course a chance that they don't have it, but there's also a chance that somebody might be able to help you acquire one in the future.
Do they have settling stones?
Ooh, great question.
We will see.
I am now labeling the gemstones of who they're with, and I currently have 3 of them.
Good idea.
I believe one of them.
Do you Mervin, do you have a way for magic detection?
I do
You have
have
the ritual?
detect magic.
Okay.
I have it's ritual.
Okay, cool.
And I have it. Okay, so just to clarify, when I have it prepared, I can do it in 6 seconds. Right?
No, so with artificers,
Yeah.
you just either have the spell or you don't have the spell.
No.
It's not like a
No. Artificers, I prepare them.
So
Basically, ritual works. You can either just cast it with your action as a normal spell, or you do it as a ritual, and it doesn't cost a spell slot, but it takes an extra 10 minutes.
So,
go ahead.
So I never have to prepare a spell with a ritual tag?
For Artificer, you do have to prepare it. It's weird like that.
Yeah, that's what
You had to ritual casting. You can cast an artificial spell as a ritual if that spell has a ritual tag and you have the spell prepared.
Ugh. God.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
But I do know artificers as an infusion, you can make a wand to detect magic.
Yeah, I had that for a long time, and then.
What do you have in infusions right now? I'm just curious.
I have. So I had the wand of detect magic, which I said were sunglasses. They were
Okay.
super cool sunglasses. But I got rid of them because Janice had it as a
Actual item.
Yeah, no, as like a racial
At will
trait.
Ooh.
At will.
Oh,
She
wow.
had
Okay.
at will cast for detect magic, so it was like, don't need this. So for the infusions, I have my automatic crossbow. I have mind sharpener, which I currently have active on myself, which is the 4 times a day. I do not need to make concentration saves. I have Cloak of the Manta Ray, which is breathing underwater and swimming fast.
We
I
don't
have
really
Pipes
need
of Haunt. No, we don't need that. Pipes of Haunting, which Fred has right now, which they have to, when you play them, creatures have to make a save or be frightened. There's more stuff. resistant armor, where
How many pieces do you have as an artificer at level 10?
8. Wait, sorry. No, 1, 2,
That's
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8.
Oh, that's how many you know. Got it.
That's how many I know. I can have 4
Got it.
active.
Yeah.
7, 8. Did you want to know which ones are active or which ones I
Yeah,
have available?
well, both. Yeah. So you mana ray, you have the pipes, and then.
Sorry, the ones that are active right now are the my automatic crossbow, the mine sharpener, the pipes of haunting, and I guess it's the ring of mind shielding that's still active. Janice has it.
Well, we should probably not give it to Janice anymore.
I'll drop it.
I think you said something about a robe earlier.
Yeah, it was on
sharpener.
Mort. It was on Mort, and then I have it. That's the mine sharpener robe.
Is there dupe with ascending stones?
Firstly, I just wanted to mention for Kate that now that you took the mind sharpener,
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. Mind sharpener doesn't require attunement, apparently.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter because if it's for myself, I can attune to it immediately.
That's not what I was gonna say. Was that you're nearing your limit of attune items?
Yeah.
But no, because the mind sharpener doesn't require. Your crossbow is attuned, and then your iron stone is also attuned.
Yes.
But then,
you have the time one. That's right. The time
No,
I have I have an iron stone of intellect, which bumps my intellect up. It's a little gemstone that's constantly circling my head.
Nice. I didn't know that. Those things are really cool. I like them.
Yeah.
the time stone
out how to make roll 20,
does not.
Do everything it needs to, because intelligence is my spellcasting modifier, and so I had to really make sure.
Okay, but yeah, so you do find a merchant that does carry sending stones. They are worth like their market price is like 500 gold, but this merchant unfortunately is only willing to sell you for 1,000, and they're not willing to negotiate on it.
Yeah. I'm looking at Murray. It's like, do you think it's worth that's such a steep price for these things? They're really good at communication devices. I personally think they're worth it, but I don't want to like just be like, we're buying them no matter what. You know, when I like talk to the party.
Man, Mort had the sending spell, which really helped not need these. And it's also just better than them. I could next level switch out one of my infusions and make sending stones.
I really want to waste them on such a cheap magic item, you know. When we can
we've also made it this far without them.
It's fair.
There haven't been many situations where I guess
where we needed them. And this is just a suggestion. This is I always like having them as a player. They're useful for when like the rogue sneaks off or someone goes up ahead and you're trying to communicate. And then I was roleplay because my character's been an adventurer for a while, and he's like, my party always has a pair. So he just feels uncomfortable not having them. But if we don't want to have them, that's fine. I just don't want to,
I don't think they're worth 1,000 gold.
I 100% agree. I think that's outrageously expensive. We can try to find a cheaper pair later.
Yeah, as you've now spent a little bit of time here talking to the merchants, you get the feeling that this is a place where you might be able to find pretty much anything, but the prices might be quite high, as the merchants here are like traders. Their job is to like buy cheap, sell high. So it's different than from if you go and buy a piece of armor from an armorer.
Cool. All right then. I'm trying to think of anything else we may want. We have light. It's gonna be an issue because I can't see in the dark. Murphy, can you see in the dark? I forget.
I can, yes.
Okay. Can Fred see in the dark?
No.
Okay. And I know there's a lot of character, but I don't think Simon can see out the dark.
No.
So, but I know. So 3 out of 5 of us see in the dark. One of us can make a small light. I don't think blood hunters can make lights. Do we want to invest in a light source? We can get like a drift globe or something. I think that's what it is, right? Drift globe.
probably
I mean,
accomplish this
from
with torches,
context,
too.
I can put together what it is.
What would you say, Pyros?
We could probably make do with just torches as well if anyone has a free
We
hand.
can. I have a two-handed weapon, so I don't have a free
do
hand.
as well.
Can Todd hold a torch?
Just attach
No.
it? Attach
No.
it to him?
No.
No. Okay. I don't know how it works, so.
I can't just attach a torch to him?
Hey, that's just how the game mechanics are. You can't. It's the same as you can't just attach a torch to your own face.
Whatever.
In these kind of things, it's best to not think too much about the logic behind it. In terms of reality, it's more about just game mechanics.
Yeah.
That's not what the Steel Defender says. The stat block for it doesn't specify that you can attach things to it. Or that it can even... I don't think it can even carry anything, like it can't wield things. Like it can drag and push and so on, but it can't like hold things.
It lacks that motor
Unfortunate.
function.
I would love to boost Todd's AC with the shield, but unfortunately.
Druid's gonna look around for anything that can give off some light that's better than a torch. Maybe a fancy lantern, maybe a fancy torch. I don't know. What's around in that DM mind of yours? But yeah, if we're going inside a mansion in a creepy forest, light is definitely gonna be needed. Especially at the time we're going, it's gonna be nighttime once we get there.
I was gonna say. Let's see. So I'm indeed just like rolling for availability on items here and price. So unfortunately, they don't seem to have any sort of magical means of lighting stuff. But there's a merchant who's selling lanterns that they could sell you for cheap,
Yeah.
non-magical regular
Yeah,
lanterns.
I have a torch, but put a torch down, it goes out, and I don't want to deal with that shit. So yeah, we'll just get a lantern. What do they have there for lanterns?
They have a bullseye lantern, so
That's the one
the
that's
kind,
focused.
yeah, the kind you need to point in a direction.
All right, I'll take one of those and some oil with it. How much is that going to cost us?
So it's each is going to be 10 gold, and the merchant's willing to throw in 3 flasks of oil per lantern.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's gonna be what, one flask is 6 hours. So
Yeah, we'll do that then. Yeah, we'll get the one lantern, and then so that's what 10 gold. We'll just take it off the cart.
for
I'll
the
do that
whole
right now.
for the whole party, just one lantern.
Oh, I was just there's 2 of us who can't see, so we'll get 3 lanterns. I think that.
There's 3 of you that can't see.
I thought Fred could.
No.
Oh, Fred. Okay, then 3. Yeah, 4 lanterns then. We'll get 4 lanterns. So that's 40 gold. So we'll have 30 gold left. Oh, cool. So whoop. All right, I just updated our gold for that. And then I will write down our lanterns in the cards.
All right. And also 12 flasks of oil.
Perfect. Cool. I thank the merchant, and then I say, all right, I think we're good to go. As I try to stall some more for Simon to return. But we can get going. It's gonna be. I don't want to be there too. Right at midnight. We still gotta talk to the merchant. Or the about. Oh, hey, Simon!
Magic.
Hello.
It's magic. Oh my god, they wouldn't leave. Oh my god, I can't apologize profusely enough.
So you can start trying.
Yeah, you missed some shopping. So up to what point did you hear what was going on?
I have unfortunately had to dig out these in order to help them move stuff. So I think I cut off. The introductions were done and I was listening, and I think I had to cut off after that to help them move stuff in here.
Okay, so quick rundown is that you were inserted into the group. they went to meet the guildmaster, who you and Pyrrhus were already with, and the guildmaster gave you a mission which was vague. You're supposed to go to some mansion and do something. You're not really sure what. And then these people wanted to buy some diamonds, so they went on a whole trip for that. And that's basically taken us 5 hours.
Oh man, I feel that. You have my apologies, my friends, once again.
I mean, they're the ones who've been running around town here.
Don't make it sound like the diamond isn't a legitimate concern.
Someone's gonna die this session, and I'm gonna for the rest of the campaign. I'm glad we got the diamond. Oh man, those 5 hours were so long and strenuous, man.
Oh,
Otherwise, I prepared Revivify for nothing.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we just launched the diamond and a couple hooded lanterns, so we can see in the dark. I'm assuming the Bloodhunter cannot see in the dark.
He cannot.
Yeah.
He can smell real
So
good,
I bought
but
some
he can't
lanterns
see.
for us.
He can smell real good.
You can smell in the dark.
I can smell the best.
I can smell.
Okay, so now that we're getting introduced to Simon as well, what does Simon look like
He's
overall?
Shorter individual, stands about 5'8". I'm sorry, I'm using freedom units for you Europeans. Stands about 5'8". Covered in well-worn and well-used half plate with a shield and spear. He walks with a sort of like a strained gait. Like he shows his age. Probably aged looking at late 40s to early 50s as far as like, the white hair everywhere, well trimmed, well groomed beard. His eyes are vigilant and competent. Despite the fact that he is an older guy and he's carrying himself as such, he appears to be very, very keen and perceptive.
You've been silently brooding this entire time, is what we've been
Silently
saying.
brooding.
Yeah. But yeah, so you it is now like 3 p.m. Roundish, and the guildmaster told you that it was going to take a couple of hours to get to the mansion from the Adventurers Guild, which is a couple of hours from here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to the Adventurers Guild and from there to the Engineers and from there to the Herbalist, you're going to be in the forest in like early evening.
Got you.
You'll be fine. He'll be fine.
It's gonna be vampires. I'm
The
calling it.
furthest was out by the western gate, right?
Yeah.
Would it be faster to go through the city to the western gate or around the wall since we're now outside the northern gate?
So, you probably ask somebody about this. Or perhaps actually you and Simon may have noticed this as you've arrived. Well, you've arrived from the south, so not necessarily, but anyways, the forest where you're going is actually to the west of you now. So the forest is between the north and the west gate. So you would have to cut through the forest, which might add up time. If you ask around the people, they will probably suggest that you just go through the city if you're heading there.
Also, there's the apothecary lady that we were told to go talk to about the mansion for more specifics where it's at, which is on the south side of the forest.
Roger that.
And I wanted to stop by the
We can just
Academy
skip
of
that.
Engineers. No, it's the culmination of my personal quest.
Listen, but like, we will have tomorrow to do it, so we could do it tomorrow. Like, I listen. Is there anything you could do there that's going to benefit us today? Or
You don't know.
well, I'm asking you. That's why I don't know. You're right.
We were in a cave, and there was this mysterious contraption. We didn't know what it was, and I really wanted to know what it was.
okay.
But we couldn't take it out because it was massive. So I took a very detailed schematic of it, and every new stranger we come across that I think maybe would know something about this, I show the schematics to, and no one has ever known what it was. But
Well,
it
Mom,
looks
that sounds
so
like something we could do tomorrow. We definitely want to take care of this soon for the Adventurers Guild, so that way the politics, blah 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 blah. I have no idea how it all works. It's just we're just doing what the Adventure Guild leader said.
What if there is no tomorrow?
Do we know where the Engineers Guild is, or is that going to be another aspect of directions?
next to the apothecary.
Yeah, it's at the west gate, like right
On the
next to the
way?
west gate.
Oh,
So
okay. Well,
Okay,
Yeah.
it's on the way then.
if it's on the way, I suppose we could swing by for a short visit. I can grab a sandwich. I am a little hungry. While you go inside to do that.
Yeah, you could get the healing potions, and I'll run and ask them about this.
the cafeteria. All right, so once again, you make your way through the city, wandering around, asking for some directions. You're getting a little bit more of an idea of what's what around here, but it's still like you're seeing some places for the second time, so it's not like you're not experts on the place. It's still a really big city, and you make your way through, like, again, now it's mostly just like residential areas you're going through. You eventually make your way back to the destroyed Adventurers Guild, and from there you then start following the original directions that the Guildmaster told you to get to the western gate. And by the gate you see this strange looking big building which has a plaque on the front identifying it as the Academy of Engineering Arts.
Are we doing this first? Cool.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go grab me a sandwich. There's a nice little deli over there. I'm gonna go to. Have a nice
Okay.
time. Bye.
Stay back. I enter in carefully, or I knock on the door if that's necessary.
No, you think you could just go in. It seems like that kind of place that you can just go in.
Oh, I shine Todd up just a little bit before.
All right. Yeah, you go in. It's like a lobby area. There's like a reception desk over there.
So then I go up to the receptionist and I say, "Good afternoon. I was hoping to speak to any of your veteran engineers. I have I am an artificer myself, and I had just some questions. I have no appointment.
The receptionist just tells you, okay. Anything in particular? I don't know who to refer you to.
Right, sure. I take out the schematics and I say, these are schematics of a contraption that I found in the Underdark, and amongst some other really incredible machines, and I had no idea what it was, and I just had a gut feeling that it seemed really important and cool and magical, and I've been asking around all over the continent, and I was directed here, and I don't know. It's just a gut feeling that I think it's something important, and I don't know. Maybe you could make something of it, or or just a small idea of who in this establishment might know.
They say, no, we don't know anything about this. No, I'm just kidding. They.
Could you imagine?
Right.
They're like, that's just the coffee maker.
Literally for like half a year of like real world half a year, Kate has been asking everybody about this. The receptionist says,
I'm giving you plenty of time to cook up what it really is if you didn't already have what it was.
Oh, I did. But
Okay.
the receptionist says, well, this seems peculiar. I'm not really that versed in these things, but I think Master Flipwikway could maybe help you with this.
That's a gnome. That's a gnome. I mean, I'm not there. I'm character. I'm like, that's a gnome.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, I suspect that these were built by gnomes or the Underdark
Deep gnomes?
Deep gnomes. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. So perfect.
Yep.
May I see him soon?
They say, oh yeah, just go over to that room. They should be over there right now.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I run over.
All right. You see a gnome.
I knock on the door if it's open, I knock on the door as I poke my head in,
Yeah.
and if it's closed, I just knock. And I say, hello, Mr. Flipwikway. Is that what you said?
The gnome replies, I'll give you the spelling. The gnome replies to you.
No. No. You had this person ready for me.
Oh my god.
So,
the gnome is like drawing some schematics on a paper and just lifts their head and says, "It's Master."
Master. So yes, my deepest apologies, Master.
And they say,
Master.
"What is it? How can I help you?"
My name is Mervyn Thorpe. I am an artificer from Hinun, and I wanted to know.
They actually stop you right there, and they just, okay, show me your work.
Oh, and I present Todd.
They look at Todd and just run over and start like looking Todd over and they say, yeah, average. Okay, how can I help?
Fuck you.
Mervin needs a second to compose himself. Okay. I wanted to see if you would know what this contraption is. I found it in the Underdark amongst some other cool stuff, and it was way too big to move. I wanted to take it with me, so I just took detailed schematics of it instead. And I just had a gut feeling that it was something interesting and important. So I was directed to you that you might know what it is. So here, and I give him the schematics.
He just like grabs the paper, like just grabs it, crumpling it, and just takes it over to the table, slams it down, and just looks at it and takes another piece of paper and starts drawing some stuff and starts mumbling out like, yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 and they suddenly just look up to you and say, ethereal energy.
Ethereal energy?
Yes, ethereal energy. Is it?
No. It moved, but I couldn't get it to do anything. I suspected that it needed did you say something about sunlight when we were looking at it?
I don't remember if I did, but that is something that you figure out that it might need sunlight.
Right. Yeah, I suspected
function.
that it might needed sunlight to function, and there was just no way to get it to do anything while it was underground. So I never saw it in action. So yeah, no, I have no idea what that is. What you're talking about? Actually, you know what? Should I roll Arcana? Do I know what he's talking about?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. One mistake I should never make is assume that Kate's knowledge is equivalent to Mervin's knowledge. 26. Woo-woo.
You don't know.
Oh, what?
No.
Okay. I would really appreciate a crash course in ethereal energy then, if you would be so kind, Master.
The gnome says, okay, well, I can figure this out by myself then, if you're no use. Let's see. This goes there, and this goes there, and okay, yes, okay, yes, okay, come back tomorrow.
Okay. Cool. I will be back tomorrow then.
They don't offer up the schematics back to you. They seem to want to keep them.
That's okay. That's okay.
They're gonna recreate it as like some world-ending contraption.
We totally trust these guys, 100%.
It's a ray of doom. It's a death ray. All right, I go back out and I guess I tell the receptionist that I'll be back tomorrow, and I give them my name. And I go
Your
back
average
out.
Todd.
I'm comforting Todd on the way out. I'm like, beautiful, don't listen to him. You're perfect. Yeah, and I head back out. Robin's not having a great day, y'all. Yeah. And I guess come back out and hopefully everyone else has gotten the healing potions, or are they just waiting for me?
Oh, we got sandwiches. I got 80.
Okay, so I guess we go back out and I say, half success. I will be back tomorrow, to see what more he's figured out about it. He seems to want to work more on it, and then he's gonna go over it with me tomorrow, which is exciting. But he also called Todd average, so I'm I had to really fight to not immediately
Call
put
Todd
him on my
average.
shit list.
Why I
Yeah.
had to go in there and tell him he's in my mind. Hold on a second.
Right,
I'll be right back,
No.
Murphy. I gotta go,
No,
go in there
no.
myself.
No,
Hold on. No?
No, I'm like putting both my hands.
And you're just sliding.
Actually, hold him back.
I just want to show him my hammer. I made it myself.
No.
No? He's gonna call my
No.
hammer average too?
It's okay.
I talk to my friends that way.
No, I know. It was hard. It was hard, but I really want his help with this. So, we'll just have to deal with his extreme rudeness. That's okay. It's okay. Let's get the supplies and head out. Got something to look forward to.
Let's
tomorrow.
go to the alchemist hut now.
Yeah.
After like 6 hours.
Yeah. All right.
Stalling.
So you make your way out of the city, and there's farmland, fields, plenty out there. But following the wall, you can see over there that there's the forest. There's indeed some sort of little hut there, and stairs going up to the forest, which is like on top of a bit of a hill. You make your way to the herbalist huts.
There's more than one?
No,
Oh,
that was that was an accidental S.
That's why I was like, wait, what? Cool. We find the herbalist hut. Does it look like anyone's home, perhaps? Do we see like a lamp candle on or something? It is evening time.
It's not evening yet. It's like right now. It's 5 p.m.,
Okay,
6 p.m.,
afternoon still.
something like
That's
that.
close enough.
Yeah.
Pretty
So there's an old elf just sitting outside there.
God, an old elf, Jesus. Ancient.
All right, Paros. You've already earned my vote as the person who goes talk to people about things. As you handled that merchant quite well last time. Do you want to talk to her?
Sure,
Him,
we're just
her,
trying
him?
to find some healing potions.
Oh,
or...
yeah, healing potions and directions for the mansion that's here in this
Right.
forest somewhere.
Yes. Okay. Then Pyros will go ahead and approach the elf. Are you the owner of the alchemist shop here?
So you meet an elf who indeed looks old. Elves don't tend to look old, except when they are really old. So yeah,
As the name would imply, of being old.
And their eyes are like a little bit clouded and everything, and they're like really old. And the elf just looks up to you and says, "Yes, I own this hut. How can I help you?"
Well, we're hoping to get some healing potions and then perhaps some directions if you are familiar with the forest around here.
I've lived here for centuries.
Okay. We've been tasked with investigating a mansion that's a little ways down in the forest here, and we were told that you could help us get a more exact location.
And which mansion would that be?
Are there multiple in the woods?
The elf ponders for a moment and says, well, there have been.
Okay. I assume that the one that we are looking for is a bit more, well, it should still be standing at least, since there's a job from the city council to go check it out that's a few months old. We haven't been told very many details other than the fact that there's a trail somewhere near here that leads up to it, but we were told
People
that
are going missing when they go to it, and it's from the city council.
oh, people are going missing. Okay. So then, yeah, we've been told that there are people going missing at a mansion around here, and we've been sent to go investigate.
The herbalist says, yes, I know of the place you speak. You should not go there.
And could you give me more information on why that is?
It is an evil place. The forest is not good around it.
Okay, so haunted mansion. Got it.
Yeah, ghosts there.
Well, thankfully we do have some abilities as adventurers, so we should be able to handle ourselves in that front at least. I know that we've basically just been tasked with trying to figure out what's going on and relaying that information back to the guild. So I don't know if you're able to point us in the right direction.
The elf says, if you insist on going there, I can tell you, but you should reconsider.
I appreciate the warning. I'm sure that we can figure out when we need to retreat if things go poorly.
Fine. And the elf gives you directions to the place. So it's, again, like maybe 2 hours of travel. Though they do mention that the road that actually leads to the mansion itself is one that hasn't been used in a long while. So it's going to be a little bit more hidden away because it's like
Treacherous.
overgrown.
I could find it, don't worry.
Okay. And do you have any healing cells available?
They say, yes. What kind are you seeking?
We're just looking for the basic ones.
I mean, maybe something a little bit better. I don't know. We are level 10.
A little more kick in there, you know.
Yeah, maybe something more than 2d4 plus 2 health.
Right.
Well.
So, yeah, if you have any intermediate ones, that would be preferable.
The elf says, I do have some, yes. How much are you willing to pay? Perhaps 5 of them.
I think 5 is more than plenty, yeah.
You guys have the money as far as I'm aware. So.
Yeah, we got the money. I look at Mervin, I'm like, I'll let Mervin see. How much we're willing to spend here, Mervin? I'm thinking like 500, 700 gold.
Casual, just.
Well, I mean, it's about a quarter. It's about, an eighth of our gold right now. But, you can't put a price on life. I'm not gonna die. This is all for you guys.
Yeah. I mean, potions are a really good investment to have. And we still I haven't sold any of the mithril.
So to
Are we all present for this conversation, or some of us like waiting outside while Pyros does the speaking?
I mean, you're part of the group.
But it's no.
General cadence.
Yeah, I mean, I got the impression that you just sent Paris in there alone. So.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were all
Paris probably does
standing behind him.
Can come out, but I just wanted to mention that. A fair price for these potions would be like 200 to 300 gold a piece.
Oh, he's not charging us.
How much per
I mean,
one?
that's that would be like the fair like market price. The elf has not asked you for any.
That's
They
right,
they asked you to offer something. So, yeah, just so you know that like 500 to 700 is then lower than that. But you can offer it, of course. I'm not saying that. I'm just letting you know.
We already have 2. One normal, one like super potion. So maybe. Gosh, it's hard.
He's
Maybe we just
asking
get-
us how much to spend for 5 of them.
Yeah.
He has 5 anyways.
I said we do like a normal healing potion is 50 gold. Double, it's gonna be about 100 for normal. This is me as a player thinking. I don't know the exact numbers. I'm thinking like, it's about double for double efficiency is the double price. That makes sense. 5 of them, I'm thinking like 600-700 gold.
We could probably get away with just a clean 500 if we wanted to smooth them up some.
Let's
Save
try
a little
500
cash.
and see how it goes over.
I like how the elf was like, how much are you willing to pay? And then you just huddle up.
All right, team plan, guys.
Classic.
Of course.
Yeah. And then you just huddle up and then you're like 500.
Yeah. So, how many would you be willing to give us for 500 gold?
The elf says, well, that's a little bit less than I would hope, but to be honest, in my old age, I don't much care anymore, so if you're going to go to the evil forest, then the least I can do to help you is accept that offer. 500, that will be fine.
That is certainly appreciated. In that case, while we're there, is there anything that you need?
Do you think they have the wine?
The elf says, no, there's nothing I want from that part.
Alright, well, I definitely would not look a gift horse in the mouth, so if we are fine with the 5 potions for the 500, then we can start our journey.
I would ask
So you have
one question
5
of you before we make our departure, if you would be inclined to answer me.
Yes.
What sort of dangers should we expect going into this forest? Specific creatures or threats that we should be aware of?
The elf says, outside of the evil mansion there, the forest is safe. The animals of the forest, they live harmoniously. You have nothing to fear. The roads are safe, but where you're going, there's no telling what awaits you.
Thrilling. Just thrilling.
So yeah, so you have 5 greater healing potions.
Nice.
So 44 plus 4
I'm gonna
healing.
edit the sheet.
I will do that. So minus 500.
Yeah.
And 5 greater potions of healing.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's fantastic.
All right. Do you then head on up into the forest and on your way?
Following the directions we were given and stuff, yes.
All right. Is there anything special you're doing on the way there? Are you just like moving as a group or?
I am going to keep an eye out for danger. And then also try to keep us on the trail / overgrown road.
Yeah, so the road at the beginning is very clear. You don't need the
Well, in the
don't
beginning,
need
but
the
like you
survivalist
mentioned,
for
like
it.
once you get into the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm keeping. I have a passive perception of 16.
Yeah.
which would
Yeah, we're in the same boat.
Nice.
Someone will come up to you, my friend, kind of tap you on the shoulder and say,
Oh, yes.
If you would like to keep us on the track, I can spot threats before they appear.
Ah, sure.
My sense
Yeah.
is very
I'm used to being outdoors and stuff. We won't get lost. Trust me. I know this place like the back of my hand.
naturally.
Oh wait. That's a new freckle. You can ignore that.
So is like Zarud and Simon are just like in the front, and the rest are just joining in, following along.
In the cart, I guess you guys can hang out in the cart and we'll walk in front of the cart.
Yeah.
Passive perception is 10 plus
8.
10 plus your perception modifier.
8.
It's
plus
8
your-
Todd.
Yeah,
So
plus.
Todd has passive perception 18.
How does Todd have passive perception of 18?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Todd's perception is insane. It's one of his
Best skills.
best skills. It is his best skill actually.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, for your still defender, it's perception is 0, but your proficiency bonus times 2. So at level 10, it's a 4, so that's a plus 8. So you have passive perception of 16. So. Or 18, yeah. We have 16. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Although for Todd, I don't necessarily know if Todd is helpful in the sense of like if there's something coming up, then Todd can't like, hey,
Bingo,
problems.
clank, 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 clank.
It's just you'll just be like the little kid in the mall, just like tugging their arm, just like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
But
he
anyways.
can't be surprised, but he cannot like extend that to us. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep us on the rope though. That's gonna be Zarud's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goal. And then he's gonna. Yeah. So cool. We're good. All right. Let's go. Woo!
On it.
Combat. Let's go.
Combat?
Square out! Let's go!
Who said anything about combat?
Oh, we're going to a creepy mansion. We're gonna get in a
Come
fight.
on, bro. Come on.
Colin, I would like you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you scared of the dark?
No. You're scared of the dark.
The dark scared of me.
11 total.
Okay. In that case, please give me another one.
Another one. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, just instantly dead. Instantly dead. Okay, so what just happened was that suddenly Simon got hit with crossbow bolt
Uh-oh.
I'm a
that
prophet.
just like came out of nowhere, and you also take, of course, a little bit of damage.
A little bit of damage.
Is this the encounter?
Though you will, I'll tell you in a moment when I get you to the other thing here, how much you took, so you can just take it from your token. But yeah, suddenly just out of nowhere as you're walking, crossbow bolt just flies in, hits Simon straight in the neck. I don't know. It's just like
Holy crap.
bleeding. No, it actually isn't much damage, so probably not. But yeah, you get hit with something. You instantly feel like a gripping pain. Like it's in addition to the bolt itself, you feel like you feel like you have just been hit by something bad, poisonous bad, and everybody should naturally. Hold on, I'll hide those away.
Is this have to do with anything with a surprise round?
No. Everybody should though roll for your initiatives.
You got it, brother.
I have advantage. Let's go.
Oh, baby, that's cash.
Fred is, of course, sleeping.
Yes.
I did not roll advantage for me, so let's roll it again. I got 21. We'll take that.
Let's go. Two marshals just gassing it right at the get-go.
Oh, let's go. Oh, wait, you can't be faster than me. It's illegal.
I probably am.
Yeah, you got like a really high dexterity, so you're good.
So yeah, you Simon, you take 3 points of damage.
3 whole points of damage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty hopeful.
So not that much. But yeah, you have been poisoned, so you are a disadvantage on your ability checks.
Yep.
Which
tackles 2, right, with poisoned, if I remember correctly.
What?
Excuse me. What is it?
Poisoned condition is also disadvantage on attack rolls too, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me double check.
I'm like 95% sure, but I wanted to be sure.
Yes, attack rolls and ability checks. Yeah. Yeah. I can tell you. I will tell you a secret that the reason you are poisoned is specifically for the ability checks, which should clue you into what's going on, maybe. So as this like happens, you hear from just like pretty just like from the bushes there. It's strange that you didn't necessarily like notice them or smell them, like Simon didn't smell them or anything, but you hear 2 people just sort of walk out of there. They are clad in full armor, but they have their helmet visors up, so you guess that they are humans. They come out of there, and one of them just says, "Ha, you got the animal," and the other one just says to you, "Hey, you others, get out of here. We only want this one."
Are you a criminal or something, Simon?
Oh, yes and no. Later, and he's like drawing his weapons.
Yeah. So you notice they are wearing like really fancy armor. Something special you notice about them is that they have a wolf's paw on their shoulder as like a decoration. A wolf's paw that's got blood on it. And that seems to be like some sort of insignia to them. Simon knows who these are.
Session 1, man. Come on.
I'm so mad that I swapped out heat metal from my prepared spells.
Oh, don't worry. We don't need no spells. We got my hammer.
So mad.
The hammer and the
Swapped it out for web.
Web's a
Fucking
good
web.
spell.
Ugh.
Web's great.
I know web's great, but heat metal would be so fun right
No,
now.
you can catch web on
Put
fire.
me inside.
That's just the same thing.
So before we initiate combat, one of the other one just says talks to Simon and just says, "You better just lay down. The whole company's on their way here. We sent word, but hey, why don't we two get the credit for the kill here? So let's go. We're no average adventurers." And it's Simon's turn.
I will be excited to see you try. Oh boy, are we doing this right now? Yeah, why not? We'll do it right now. He's going to use his bonus action, and you will see him grow from 5'8" to about 6'5". As his bones begin to like break and shift, the tendons snap. He will he transforms into a werewolf as a bonus action.
Fun.
And he is going to zoop right on up to there and proceed to try and rip this guy's head off with some claws.
Simon's speed is
55.
stupid. Stupidly high.
Very fast.
It's like whoop.
Oh, yeah. This is interesting. I didn't even notice it until I was making the character sheet. I was like, oh, he's so speedy. All right. Anyway, swing number 1. Disadvantage for 13.
But so I wanted to mention one thing. So as I understood it, the Bloodhunter's transformation is like you're not like full werewolf.
It's not usually
like you're
a full transformation.
a little bit
like a hybrid.
Yeah. So there's like still human features there. Am I right? I mean,
Yeah,
werewolves have human features, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like a werewolf.
Yeah, not quite all the way there yet. You can still see like the half plate, kind of like tightly clasping to his arms.
Yeah. Specifically, you're still like able to use all your stuff.
A quarter wolf instead of half wolf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a
13 on the
werewolf.
first swing, he comes dashing forward with a wide swipe.
Yeah, that's gonna hit, unfortunately.
Bollocks. All right, we'll try
This
and
is
follow it up
a
with
really weird. I'm not sure this will strike with everyone, but you know, if anyone watched Wizards of Waverly Place on
Mm-hmm.
Disney Channel, like Mason turns into a werewolf and he literally just gets like fur prosthetics on his face and hands, and that's it.
He's
That's
a wereboy.
He's a wereboy,
yeah,
and that's it. He gets like a nose.
Coming in for a second swipe, seeing if you can tag him for a dirty 20.
That is it. Yeah.
All right, they deal 10 points of slashing damage, and the end.
All right.
End of his first turn.
Okay. Mervyn.
Cool.
So you've just seen Simon turn into a wolf.
Right. Yeah, very cool stuff. Hi.
Okay, hold on. Before you go, sorry. I guess I'll mention since lycanthropy hasn't been really discussed in the setting before, it's not something that's like fully accepted by everyone. So it's not necessarily something like you get to choose. You can choose however your character is gonna react to it, but it's not something that like the majority of people are going to be necessarily okay with. So you might have some questions for Simon. But yeah, go on, Bev.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading web. Okay. It doesn't seem worthy because the trees are over here. I guess I'm just gonna run forward over there and I'm gonna yell, stop right now! And I draw my crossbow and I'm not gonna shoot them yet because I'm scarred by what happened earlier. And instead, I'm gonna command Todd to move all the way up to them.
They, by the way, have a sword and a shield
Yeah, okay. Todd's gonna
as
move
their weapons.
all the way here. And I'm gonna end my turn. I'm just gonna have my crossbow ready to go for my next turn. Yeah, that's what I got. I'm being
Okay.
cautious.
Okay. And yeah, their swords are also a little bit shinier than you would expect swords to be.
Silvered. Is that rude?
I mean, of course they are.
Ashes, we can melt that down, make our own silver weapons. It's rude. Seeing Simon turn into a werewolf, he doesn't seem surprised, just a little like, oh, I didn't expect that. All right,
Do that.
I've seen weirder things. Zarud came from the North Mountains. He's probably. Would Zarud's people be familiar with lycanthropy? In this world?
Lycanthropy?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I mean, everyone probably is like familiar as like, you know, folklore and stories. I don't think you would have anything like special going on with them. Yeah.
In that case, I'm still going to run up. I'm going to non-lethally bonk.
Bonk.
Yep. It is. Which one is it? This one. Or is it?
Which is your bonk?
Yeah, I don't know. My character sheet has like 2 bonks. I don't know why. Anyways.
So many bonks.
Okay, cool. So 23 hit.
Delicious.
Yep, that's it.
Cool. We're doing 11 bludgeoning. Non-lethal.
All right.
He's
All
still
right.
up.
Yep.
All right, cool. We're gonna bonk again. 19.
That's it.
Nice.
15.
Woof. Big hits.
I have the Great Weapon Fighter, so I reroll 1s and 2s. So I have all that
Sweet.
calculated in there. Super nice.
Mm-hmm.
That is my turn. And I might look at Simon and I'm gonna look at him as like, better not be done anything illegal.
So, hunter number 2 is going to yes, you've positioned yourself in an interesting way.
Yeah, we did.
Interesting.
That was so
Interesting.
on purpose.
Perfectly fireballable right there. It's just delicious.
The hunter is going to simply go around. So they're going to start moving around here, and they're going to move out of Todd's melee range.
Yeah. No, actually, Todd's gonna save his reaction.
Okay. And they're going to move over here on the other side of Simon. And they just like come in with a big old stab. And as they do this, they're just shouting to the others, "This does not concern you. Let us take care of this animal for you." And I need to actually do it right. Need to write the things correctly. 15 against your AC. I remember your AC being a little bit higher than that. I think that would hit Pyrus, but not.
Around with the shields, block it.
Yep, his AC is 15, so.
Yeah. Well, they come in with a second stab.
All right.
And that's a miss.
Very fast.
So-
surprisingly quick on his feet, considering the old man that was traveling with you previously.
Lightning speed. Well, then it is going to be the first hunter who you've hit a couple of times already, and they're just gonna go in at Simon again and come in with some stabs and
Todd
yeah, they're
opposed
just
damage.
okay. They're just yelling out like, "Ah, die, animal!"
Understood.
That's a miss, and miss because of the. Wait, hold on. Todd's disadvantage is just for 1 round, right?
Yeah, it's 1 attack.
Yeah. Okay. So the second attack is actually a 20, so that would hit.
Ooh. Simon will use his reaction and use his first blood curse, the blood curse of the eyeless, to reduce that by a d6. Here, I'll put it in the. Where is it? It's up here. That's where I keep it.
Yeah. I remember that one. You can roll if you want. You don't need to.
Well, I think I need to hit a 2 or I think we need to hit a 2 or higher. because
Oh
if
yeah,
we
yeah.
reduce
Wait
it
a
to
minute. Yeah,
19
because 19 would hit you still. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So.
Ah, shit. They
Okay,
still
well,
Almost anything.
Shooters have said anything.
As he's raising his blade, the crossbow wound that is still kind of bleeding out of his clavicle will like suddenly just spurt, and the blood that comes out is like rusty and corroded. It looks horrible, but it'll kind of like snake its way over into the hunter's visor for brief moments. But sadly, he still gets it through.
So yeah, you take. No, it's not. I was about to roll a d20 on the damage. I'm like, hold on, that's not right for this weapon.
Die!
You're gonna take 11 points of slashing damage from a silvered weapon.
Damage. Yep. So I cannot reduce that. That hurts a little bit.
Yeah. These people may have been designed specifically as, I've looked at your character sheet and
Yeah.
okay, how to defeat all of this, because it's kind of their job.
Yep. It's also a train rolling by.
Yeah. All right, Pyros. Show us some fire.
All right, let's see. Just gonna move just a tiny bit closer here, and sorry, hunters, but he is with us. You're gonna have to give this one up. Gonna go ahead and just send a couple Eldritch Blasts at the hunter number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that 19's a hit, right?
Yep.
All right, so that
Oh,
is the
baby.
first one, and the first blast does seem to be coated in a little bit of extra fire there. The second one does not have extra fire.
They are bloodied by these attacks.
And
Cool.
that will be it for this turn.
It seems to you that these hunters may have underestimated you. Simon.
All right. Let's use our bonus action now to.
Actually,
consume I'm sorry.
hold on. Sorry. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
You got it with this on. Perfect. I rolled a disadvantage, but this was a 22.
All right. Yep. Go on.
Okay. I hope that's. I'm just making saves to not die to Wolfsbane right now. That's what's happening.
No, who knows what's going on? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Once you use his bonus action, you'll see him take his claws and like press them into the palms of his hands, and then when they whip back out, you'll see little streaks of red lightning as he activates his crimson right. Take a little bit. Ouch, not too bad. 2 points of damage. And then he's going to go in on the hunter just above him. Same dealio. Schwink. Ooh, natural 1. I should have rolled a disadvantage, but you can't get much worse than that.
Yep.
Swing number 2, 15.
That's a miss.
Damn it. Okay. With that, he's going to try and like reposition himself a little bit, so he'll do something like this. And thanks to the mobile feat, this lad will not get an attack of opportunity unless he has Sentinel.
Does not. No.
All right. Goes in for his 2 strikes. They clang off the armor, and then you see him like do a feral leap with surprising agility and grace to reposition himself right there. But that will be the end of his turn.
All right. Mervin.
Remind me the rules of non-lethal damage. Can I do that with crossbow bolts
I think rules is
and or
written, you
fire?
can't?
Rules is written, you can't, but we have established long ago with the campaign that with ranged weapons, we are allowing it to do
Shoot him
when it's like
that-
non-magical stuff. You can do non-lethal.
Beautiful. Okay, then I would like to use my automatic crossbow to shoot one at each of them.
Okay.
And And
Like you're just shooting them in the knees or something.
Yeah, just shooting them in the.
Just be an adventurer like you. Until I took it out.
Until he took an arrow in the knee.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
So is that against one? That is a miss.
And we'll do 2. Why?
And that is a miss.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
armored up.
Mervyn has this thing of like, in half of the fights, never hitting anything. In the other half, just like murdering everyone.
I understand.
Yeah, this seems to be the first type.
It's so annoying.
Uh,
Freaking annoying. Okay, well, bonus action. Todd will attack the one that he's close to.
Yep.
Where is it? There it is.
This.
8.
That's no wait. That is a hit. Yes,
Awesome.
Okay.
you did it.
Todd did it! He
Let's go,
bonked
Todd.
Hunter number 1. And do I want to use... you can channel... Okay, does this... Yeah, this does not take any of my action economy. So yeah, let's use Arcane Jolt. Why not? Oh wait, no. I committed to non-lethal, and this is what killed the other guy.
It is true. It is
Okay,
very true.
I would like to take that back. I do not want to use Arcane Jolt in this instance. I'm sorry. He is bloodied,
Okay.
and I fear 2d6.
Okay. Zarud.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit this guy to my right of me with non-lethal hammer damage.
Mm-hmm.
19 hits. 12.
Yep. Yep.
Is he still up?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use my feat that I have called Crusher. I can move him 5 feet north if I want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Is it just like I forget how Crusher works? Is it just like
Yep,
you?
so once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that does bludgeoning damage, you move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space, provided the target is no more than one size larger than you.
Okay, yeah. So you can just just move them.
Boom!
He just bats people around.
No, no saving or
That's
anything.
5 feet. It's only once per turn, so I can't do it again. But I'm a
Yeah,
move
yeah,
and
yeah.
then I'm attack again. Non-lethal. Well, I'm gonna tell him sit down.
Sit down. That's it.
Todd.
The hunter is still up.
Ah!
Oof, damn.
That's fine. Final warning, stay down.
Stay out far.
That's my turn. Yeah.
All right. The hunter next to Simon has like focused down on Simon and just like ready to come in there and seems to like how do I put it? Seems to be very determined now to kind of stab this thing. So that would be 16 against you is gonna miss.
The miss.
But the second stab is gonna be a 21.
That will hit.
And you're gonna take again, not D20. What is wrong with me?
He just wants to kill me. Just like waiting for it.
13 points of damage.
13. Ooh, big hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Then the other hunter who has taken a lot of damage and seems to be in a really bad shape and has noticed that like you're pulling your punches and so on, they just like drop their sword and they just say, better dead than one of those animals, and pulls out a dagger and just stabs themselves.
Oh,
Well, I tried. Ah.
damn.
Like they just go in for a hit on themselves and like.
Can Todd impose disadvantage on the attack against himself?
No. Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible. No attack rolls were made for that one. As the target was not trying to avoid the attack. So yeah, these people seem to be pretty
Pretty hardcore.
Intense.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Pyros. One person standing.
Well, seems like these guys don't have any life preservation, not even attacking people that they know are dangerous and then killing themselves if they don't. Let's see, so... Yeah, for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do another set of Eldritch Blasts at the other one now. So that's first one, so that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
And second one, there we go.
That's a hit.
All right, so then, yeah, I don't think this is going to be going for too much longer, so I'll end off there.
All right, Simon.
All right, action, bonus action for 3 claw swipes on this lad right here. Still at disadvantage.
Wow. Yeah. Constitution saving throw. Sorry.
Yes, my
First.
apologies.
Yes. I did not. Yeah. I need to remember to remind you about that. Okay, that's good.
Number 22. Turning on disadvantage for swing number 1. 13 damage.
That's a miss.
Number 2, 16.
That's a miss.
Damn it all. Bonus action. 17.
That's still a miss.
Oh, God. This poison really getting to him.
Yeah. A poison is something. I guess it's Simon's turn.
That would be the end of his turn, yeah. Action, bonus action.
Yeah. Mervin.
Yeah, I guess I'll do 2. Yeah, I guess I'll do. Yeah, we can heal Simon after the battle is done.
Yeah, way out here.
I mean, he's not even half empty, so we'll do 2 crossbow, non-lethal at the hunter number 2, even though I know that he is probably going to stab himself again.
Nice.
I mean, maybe the first one was just a bit weird. So yeah, the first one hits. The second one does not.
Great. Okay, so I've done 10 piercing damage, and let's see how to with the magic. Okay, so I'll use my arcane jolt to heal Simon.
Oh,
2d8.
that's cool. Gaining energy. That's pretty sweet.
2d6. Okay, you got 7.
We will. Hey, we take those.
Yeah. And I will move Todd, and let's command Todd. Yes, I have my bonus action. Command Todd to bonk the hunter non-lethally.
Do you mean the blood hunter next to you?
What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a bit of a miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Zarud.
Yep. I'm just kind of squeezed by my friend here. I'm gonna go bonk. I was like, don't worry about it. I got it. Don't worry. Say I got it. I just missed it.
We're just going for the leg. Going for the leg.
There we go. Say I got it.
You got it. You got it.
I'm gonna bonk him. I'm gonna move him 5 feet away from Simon.
Okay, so like right here.
Yep. And then I'm going to. So that was 15 feet. I'm gonna move 10 more feet right here next to him. Be like, just sit right there. You ain't going anywhere.
You sit there. You take a chill.
Just sit right there.
Oh yeah, and 16 points of damage as well.
Yep. 16 bludgeon damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
Yes, my turn.
All right. Then we have a hunter who's dead. No, wait, this is the hunter who's live. Okay,
Yep.
I'll remove the hunter who's dead from the initiative list because they are dead. This hunter is going to...
Don't you do it.
Stay.
Don't you pull that knife out.
No, this hunter is going to hold on, I forgot to check this. Give me just 1 second.
No.
Another second.
No.
Wait, a
I
third
refuse.
second.
You have no seconds. 0 seconds.
Oh wait, we're having seconds for dinner. Hold on, wait. What about that?
Yeah,
What about second lunch?
Second breakfast.
Okay, yeah. I had to just check because Zarud's a big one. So, the hunter just sort of looks at Zarud, like, "What are you doing?" and takes their shield and just like shoves at Zarud, trying to push you. So you're gonna have to do a athletics or acrobatics check.
I'll make athletics check. Yeah.
to contest their attempt at shove you.
Yeah. Hold on a second here. I do count as one size larger when determining my. Oh, that's for carrying capacity. So never mind. Cool.
Yeah. Also, that was part of what I was checking. But what's your acrobatics modifier?
Athletics is +9. I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's +9. Yeah. I was gonna say that because they rolled an 8. So.
Oh yeah. He just goes. He tries to push you. I'm like, hey, what was that?
You just got each other by the hand like this.
Yeah. They just
he
like tries to shove you with the shield, and as nothing happens, they just grunts and just like takes a step over to Simon.
Oh, I'm gonna bonk him.
Go ahead with the bunk.
Yeah. Is it 18?
Ooh, nice.
That's a hit.
All right, cool. Non-lethal, of course.
Mm-hmm. You have indeed bloodied them, but they're still going for it.
Yeah, get back.
They're going for it. They're just rushing in, with even more conviction on taking down Simon, and seeing their like dead ally there. They are like, it seems like the only thing they care about at this point is just killing Simon, and nothing else matters. So that's a 20.
Oh, can Todd impose disadvantage? Sorry, I didn't realize you were rolling yet.
Not on this first one then,
Okay.
as I already called it out.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take.
What was the to hit, by the way? Because I might reaction it.
Oh yeah, it was 20.
Dirty 20. He will use his last blood curse to try and fuck with him one more time.
All right.
Using the eyeless. Ooh, that turns that into a miss, I would believe, for the 20. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Then next with Todd coming in. Still at 21.
What? Ooh, that'll hit.
Todd has failed you.
God, no.
Maybe he is average.
You take a full 18 points of damage.
God damn. Hurted.
And the hunter just screams, "Go down, you animal!" And that is Pyrus.
All right. So, we're trying to knock this guy out. Then Pyrus will go ahead and grip his quarterstaff, and as he walks up towards him, you see the quarterstaff start to be wreathed in magic as I activate Shillelagh.
Oh, dude, Shillelagh's awesome.
And try to give him a smack. It did not work. That's action and bonus actions. That's it.
Yeah.
Really? A lot more
Good
effective
try,
at
Pyrus.
range.
Just leave it to the professionals.
A lot more effective at range.
Simon.
I'm glad you all are trying to be nice because he is not. He's going to go full bore, action, bonus action, 3 swipes.
You're going lethal, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Well, you understand what's happening.
here to kill
We're
this
like, is our new friend terrible?
No.
Do we have another murderer who's wanted in our party?
Yeah.
Assuming the 25 makes it through, it's 11 slashing and 2 points of lightning damage.
Yes, that will definitely be a hit.
All right. Second one, natural one.
Oh.
Good job, me.
Of course, I
last
clicked up
strike.
to the quarterstaff, but all the numbers are the same.
Damn it.
Well, you got one hit in there, you know?
Got one in there. I got one in there.
Yeah.
And
Also,
then
your Constitution
will-
saving throw. I
yes,
forgot to ask for it
that's right.
again.
That's okay. I feel like I'm just like slowly dying from the inside or something. I don't know what's going on.
Okay,
And
okay.
then with that, he will use his movement to disengage himself 30 feet, get back there, reset his position.
Running away.
Tactical retreat.
Mervyn.
Alright.
Choo-choo.
You know what we gotta do. We gotta shoot twice.
Wow, wow.
Woo.
Are you gonna shoot through Todd?
Can I?
They get cover from
Oh.
Todd.
If I move over here,
Just move like 10 feet down.
if I move like there.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Second one.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter where you move.
Yeah. That. All right, Todd. It's up to you. Bonk him good.
Oh,
Okay.
good lord.
Don't worry, guys, I got it. You don't need to try or anything.
Yeah. I should have just healed.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm 10 points away.
I'm gonna walk over to Simon in preparation for the next round when I heal.
Bold.
Okay.
And then,
Zarud.
I just sit right here. I'm just like, sit down.
Nice.
Non-lethal. Does that knock him out?
Nope.
Okay, second attack then.
Ooh, tough boys.
Ah!
Ooh.
Oh, babe.
Oh, I get brutal critical and everything. Oh, this is gonna be glorious. I said, sit down.
Oh.
25 bludgeoning.
25.
Okay. That was. I'm gonna say that was extremely good that you got that because their turn would have been next, and actually no, they would have done something worse than that.
still non-lethal. You know.
What, do they have a self-destruct button?
Who
Throw that in
knows?
their neck.
Who knows? But yeah, the other the hunter just like crumbles down on the forest floor, just lost consciousness. Couldn't keep up.
Wonderful. Hey, sorry, I told you guys I got it. You guys didn't have to do anything. I got it. Hey, they even try to hit me. What kind of hunters are these guys going for? Simon said it. Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. As things die down, Simon will shift out
Levin,
of this one.
I would stay away from Simon. You know, if he licks you, I think is how it's transferred.
Oh,
horrible.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Step back a little.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't wanna get
sorry-
spit on
Sorry, Simon. I don't quite know.
Yeah, just use Todd. Wait, can Todd turn to werewolf? Can she turn to werewolf? No, I'm not. Hey, Simon, you shush. I got a question for you later.
It's transferred by bite.
Well, that's what a werewolf who wants to transform people would say. All they gotta do is lick this up by you.
I'm gonna reach out and cure wounds is range of touch, but I'm gonna just like
Do like a little like this action.
E.T. go home stuff.
And let's.
So Simon, you want to explain?
Let's.
And while I'm talking, I'm gonna pull out rope and I'm gonna tie up
How much?
this guy and like
how much
remove him his
lose?
weapon and his
Cure wounds
bag.
is D8 plus your intelligence.
Because we're gonna question him.
No, I
obviously.
wanted to know how much did you lose? Should I do?
I lost 30.
Don't you make
40
a check?
points of
40 out of 100. I lost 40 hit points evenly.
Let's go. You have 100 hit points?
Yes,
I
it
still
came
win.
out perfectly.
I still went. I have
Alright.
101.
I know.
Let's,
We've been
let's
traveling
use
together for a
one
bit
then.
now, and he hasn't tried to bite me. You don't really need to worry that much.
Alright, listen, you know,
Let's do level 2.
I live off caution. That's why I'm still alive, you know.
Wow, working at very even numbers right now.
Do I
Really?
need to make a roll or anything to tie up this unconscious
10.
werewolf hunter?
You get
No.
Okay. While I'm removing his belongings off of him, because you know, I don't want him to be able to escape. Do I find anything interesting on his person?
Not really. You find they've got the silvered sword. They have the shield. They have a dagger, and that's pretty much it. You don't find anything else on them except the armor.
I'm gonna look at Simon's like, these guys spellcasters by any chance?
The ones that I've encountered aren't, but I would not be shocked if there are variants.
Pertinent question:
cool.
Does either of the two have a crossbow?
No.
No.
So there might be another one out there.
Oh, well, that's a good point. So he like looks around.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'll give you a perception
Could
check.
Simon do the same thing?
Yep.
I would also like to look around. This is.
That's a good call with the crossbow question. Yeah.
Simon is rolling at disadvantage though.
That's right. Let me roll again. My bad.
You are still poisoned. I'll let you know when you are unpoisoned.
Nothing nasty. Whoa, this is some nasty poison.
Yeah, that poison is really getting at you. Yeah, you look around and look for like if there's anybody else around, and you don't see anyone. You don't see any signs of anybody else in the vicinity.
Maybe they dropped the crossbow for some reason.
It's possible.
You said both of them don't have a crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So Simon, you want to explain yourself? 'Cause they were really after you and not me, which is really weird. Usually they charge the big scary Goliath first. So.
These venerable individuals would like to cleanse me of my sin of existence.
Cleanse you? Are you diseased? Hold on a second.
He'll kind of like gesture to his like himself. He's not informed currently, but he'll like it's not usually common what happened, what I can do when these people.
So you're saying there's
have
no
a
cure
problem.
for it? That's how unusual
No.
it is, right? No.
Not that I'm aware of. There are
No.
temporary measures you can take, but None of
Cool.
them are good.
Merv, you can sleep in his cabin at the hotels and stuff.
What?
Yeah, you share it with him.
Look,
Well, I mean, you're both wanted murderers of some degree, you know. I'm sure you'd be friends.
I'm insulted.
I am
haven't really-
insulted.
I haven't killed anyone willingly.
You just try to kill that guy.
He'll just point to his clavicle, where it's just still probably bleeding from the poison.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, they try to kill you. All right. Well, I got this guy. He's knocked out, you know. May have a little bit of brain damage, may not have all his memories, but we can ask him a couple questions. You mentioned there's more people on the other way. We can ask him about those.
Well, that's maybe why we should keep moving.
Yeah. Well, do you want to question him or bring him with us? What do we want to do?
I think we should just tie him to the tree for his friends to find him and then leave.
Oh, that sounds like a horrible idea. You never leave a witness, all right?
Especially with these people. They will only come back stronger the more information they get.
I'm saying we just question him and then we leave him for the wolves or some vultures, whatever fits our bill.
Well, you did just suggest he might have memory loss. Maybe.
That's what we asked. We won't know until we wake him up.
I see. So when
I'm just gonna start slapping him a little bit. Like, come on, wake up. Come on.
Come on, man. Come on, big guy.
You do already have him tied up, right?
Yeah. His hands are tied, his feet are tied. If he had like a tail, I would tie that too. But wait, does he have a tail? Let's check.
But now it's
They are indeed a human, and yeah, they wake up and they're just like, no.
Yes. Hello, little friend.
They just look at Zarud and say, do you understand what that beast is?
Honestly, no, but I've been with him today. He hasn't tried to kill me. However, you two did try to kill him. So, I didn't kill you. I'm giving you a chance to explain your side of the story here. You know, carry on. You know, I just sit there and just like.
He says, may not come at you now, but just wait until the blood curse takes over. You will all die in your sleep.
Well, I mean, I can't die. The others maybe. Well, that's it. That's your case. That's all you're gonna do is just make a weird, empty threat.
They just continue saying, you better silver your weapons to take him down. You're gonna have to do it yourself.
What about your friends? You said they're on their way, and it's been like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. I haven't seen anyone yet.
The whole company will be here eventually. They will find you.
Ooh, I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots. Oh, wait, I'm not wearing any boots.
How did you find us anyways?
They say, we're scouts. This animal was... We recently found them and they tried to escape over here, but this fool thinks they can elude us this easily.
He was walking a day for broad daylight. You had a hard time finding him? Some scouts, you guys. Oh, wait, it was the one with the crossbow that shot him. Was that one of them?
The hunter doesn't seem to be very receptive to your attempts at
okay. Oh,
So I'm just gonna kind of
interrogation there.
Gonna get up on one knee, like grab him by the like the collar, kind of pull him close and say, "What did you hit me with?" You know, like incline his head towards his clavicle, which is probably still poisoning him.
Yep. The hunter just spits in your face and just says, "Do your worst."
All right, Merv, you want to add another one to your kill list? Here you go.
Well, I would hate to afflict you with the same curse that befalls me. That sounds like a fate that you would not want.
The hunter says, "Do not fear death. I'm stronger than your cursed blood."
This is much worse. I assure you,
Yeah.
you will not die. But the process will be excruciating. I promise.
Do you want to do an intimidation check?
He would. It'd be a disadvantage.
I'll give
sadly,
you
but
assistance, so you get normal. Give you the help action.
hell yeah.
Mm,
Well, I'll roll it again. if it still
sure.
doesn't count.
Sure.
All right. 16?
I was just considering that Zarud has not been very intimidating so far.
He's a big dude. He's like 7 feet tall, built ass guy. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, but
It's up to you.
I shake him a little
Yeah.
bit. I don't know.
but yeah, the hunter just spits in your face again, and doesn't say anything.
Well, we tried. All right, let's just leave him here. Or do we want to kill him? I mean, I'm down with either one at this point.
Well, I would say at least knock him out again so he doesn't see which way we go.
You know what? You bring up a good point, my fire Ganassi friend. That's a good point. And I just go, poof. An unarmed attack, I'm assuming, is what it be dupe, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right. What, a 10 knock him out? Or to hit him to knock him out?
Well, I mean, no, you don't need to roll for anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, just poof, knock him out. Right. Well, now that he's dead, I'm down with killing him, actually, or cursing him, or whatever you want to do. Sorry, I mean, it sounds like a personal issue.
No.
I sense a little bit of tension between you individuals. I'll deal with it. And he'll take a spear and just.
All right.
With the chest.
Okay. Both the hunters are dead.
Cool. Mervin, do you want to take their swords and it's made of silver? It looks like, and you can repurpose them, maybe.
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll take one.
I'm counting these as your regular enemy loot, so you don't do anything with it.
You do weird ruling with loot with monsters and stuff.
I mean, so generally speaking, the stuff that you find off of, like, you kill some random bandits, that stuff is effectively worthless.
Gotcha.
Silver weapons, though?
Yeah, silver weapons. Oh.
Silver weapons?
They do only have just like a bit of silver on the steel, so.
Oh, it's a silver coated weapon. It's not silvered. Okay, all right.
Yes,
Right.
silvered weapons are silvered, not silver.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to use a silver weapon, that would end up badly.
So where's the
I'm gonna look at it. Oh, this is just a fucking coating. This is worthless. I'll just throw it to the side. It's not even a hammer.
It's not even a hammer.
If it was a man's weapon for once. Gosh.
While Zarut is tossing the guys, can Simon see if he can like examine his wounds, see if he can discern what kind of poison is afflicting him and what it might do? This is a little concerning.
Yes, you can. You can. You may.
I may. Could I use alchemist supplies to try and like test it, or would that take some time that we don't have?
That would take some time that you may have. I mean, you can. It would take you a little bit. I would. I would be asking for a medicine check, and you would probably get a advantage with that.
Mm-hmm. He'll just wait on it then. We don't want to. He doesn't want to stick around here very long. We're fine.
I have a question. Is the wolf paw thing, is that like fused to the armor, or is that like, like a pin that's on their cloak or whatever?
Like a pin. You can remove it.
Can I take both of them?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, just in case we run into these guys again and want to do some sort of like infiltrations type stuff. feels like a good thing to have.
Oh no.
It'll be fine.
Oh no. That's always worked so well.
I don't have many skills.
Except for disguise self.
Except disguise self.
Yeah.
I do
Okay.
disguise self.
Let's move on. We don't want to meet any more of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
You keep on going. So, Zarude, give me a survival check.
Aye.
Simon will be listening for the clanking of their heavy armor that they were wearing, if you can.
5. The dice gods.
No, I feel it.
They take it away.
Yeah. You make your way through the forest following the directions you were given. You at one point you're like, I think we might have gone past it, and then you like go back and check again and then check again, and it takes a little bit extra time. The sun's going down real well here, but eventually you find this overgrown path, and the main problem that you had in spotting this was that you were thinking, okay, well, it hasn't been used in a couple of months, maybe a year.
Longer than that.
This is like multiple.
But like
years, I imagine.
this, what you see here on this path itself is like decades.
Oh.
Like you
Okay.
see a fully grown tree there in the middle of it.
Oh my gosh.
So so it's like this path has not been used in a long time, and also I'm now gonna do I'm gonna roll. I'll roll a 1d. How many are there? 4 of you. Let's see.
5 you count. Our bard friend.
No, we don't count your bot friend. Number 3, that would be Zach, you, or Pyros specifically. Pyros has a bad feeling about this. You get a specifically ominous feeling. And yeah. There's a path.
Something definitely doesn't feel right.
Nonsense. You're perfectly fine.
Well, with that tree in the middle of the path there, could I just take a dagger and just make an arrow mark on the tree for the direction we're going?
Sure.
There you go. Mark the trail.
That might help us get back if we need to leave in a hurry.
That's a good idea. I'm glad I thought of that too. I just didn't say it aloud.
Do you head on the dark path then?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, let's keep our eyes out, but yeah.
Yep. So soon after, you come up to a gate. There's a little gate in the middle of the road, in really, really bad shape. And on the gate, there's like several signs, all with various symbols that you all interpret as like, no, don't go, stop kind of signs. And it's just the gate there. Like there's no fence attached to the gate or anything. It's just there in the way. So you can go around or over or through, however. And all of you kind of get a sense that something is really wrong here. And it is getting dark, but it's like you start noticing that the forest itself seems to be getting like darker itself. You keep going.
I light the lanterns.
All right.
Good call.
We have 4 bullseye lanterns, so we have 1 for everyone who can't see in the dark.
And yeah, so you keep going, and these bullseye lanterns, of course, give you that nice little spotlight effect. So you have to kind of turn them around to keep seeing, and it makes this whole thing a little bit spookier in that sense. And the atmosphere is just getting darker and darker as you approach, and you start feeling uneasy, all of you, as you approach.
This is a little weird. I don't like this.
But eventually you come up to a mansion in the woods, a dark gothic mansion. It's 2 stories high. It seems fairly big, not like massive or anything, but yeah, it seems like it's pretty roomy. It is surrounded by a metal fence, and the gate is open for the fence, and there's 2 big sturdy dark doors. The whole place is made of wood, basically, but 2 sturdy doors there, just there.
Are there windows?
Yes, several windows.
Can I, like, peer into the window? And can I see anything inside?
Yes, you see the inside of a mansion. It's pretty dark, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You don't see any people, you don't see anything like that. It's just the interior. It is what you would expect to see.
Does it look like it's in use? Like, are there like tarps over the furniture? Is there like any?
No.
It's dark.
It looks,
okay.
yeah, it looks to be in use.
Okay. Should we knock on the door?
About how big the mansion is?
You said 2 stories?
Yep.
So 2 stories. How many like windows wide is it roughly?
4.
So
5.
5 on each side, or 5 in total? I'm trying to get back.
There's 2 windows on either side of the door.
Okay. And then like
Of the big heavy doors.
Is there? Looking at the place, I heard you mentioned it looks like lived in still. Like comparing it to the abandoned road, does this look anywhere near as unkept?
The yard, yes.
The yard, but the mansion itself looks healthy.
The mansion itself as well, from the outside, it doesn't look like it's new at all.
Okay.
But inside, it doesn't seem. It doesn't seem anything strange.
I look at everyone. I'm like, well, it will take a few minutes. I could take a peek inside. I can consult my ancestors to aid us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
Yeah, we should definitely take a look at some point.
Yes. So Zaru is going to pull his drum out from seemingly nowhere, right from the cart. He's going to sit down with it and just start playing on the drum. He's going to cast clairvoyance. So it's a non-moving sensor, and I don't have to actually see where I'm putting it. I can guesstimate it within a mile. And what I want to do is, peering through the windows, I want to kind of like find a doorway that I can't see through, or maybe like a hallway that's around the corner I can't see through. So I want to put the sensor in that general area to where I can see further into the house than the window can provide me.
Sure. I'm letting you describe this, even though I'm going to tell you that, unfortunately, you try to contact your ancestors or however, but it's not working.
So Rouge
Your
is gonna
drum,
sit there,
your drum is broken.
He's gonna sit and look at his drum. He's like, I'm being unanswered by my ancestors. This place is cursed. We need to burn it to the ground. Pyros, just start lighting fires. I'll start on the left, I'll start on the right. Let's go.
Hang on, does someone have a cantrip that doesn't cause damage? To test if the magic's working.
While he's
Yeah, I have a
contacting
couple.
answers, could Simon see if he can listen for any activity, any steps, any sort of sounds that are making their way through the interior of the manor?
Yeah, you can do a perception check.
You got it. I should have advantage from heightened senses unless some other nonsense happens.
Sure. And you are also not poisoned anymore, by the way.
Excellent.
It's receded as you were traveling about.
If we're looking to try a non-damaging cantrip, I can use prestidigitation just to make the sound of music.
So Simon does not hear anything. And you attempt to prestidigitate, and it's not working.
Oh no.
Mervin, do you know what's going on? As I say, I was like, I'm already starting a torch to light this place on fire.
Okay, I'm gonna do an Arcana check. But I suspect to see if I get Arcana. To see if I get anything other than just like the 2 spells we tried did not work. 14.
Excuse me, what are you trying to sorry, I didn't understand.
I'm rolling Arcana. I want to know like what could make a large field of non-magic. And
yeah. So this is something that you've already experienced, Mervin. And for the others, you may know about them or experience them, but a dead magic zone is something that prevents you from using magic. It also prevents magical items from working. So this could be one of those. It would be similar to so you experienced it at the bottom of in the basement of Waltrantich's tower.
Right.
That was like non-magical except for the center of it.
Right, and Todd is still functioning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. Dead magic zone, and they are naturally occurring, dupe?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you tell Zarud this by any chance, or anyone?
Yeah, I do, because you're panicking.
Zarud's like, wait, this is normal?
It can be. It might be created, but there are natural magic dead zones, and we might just be.
So what I'm hearing is there's no spellcasters in this area.
There should not be.
I pulled out my hammer. Let's go say hello.
Creatures that like supernatural creatures can still exist.
Oh, that's fine. They can't teleport away, or fly away. So already I'm all on board with fighting wizards inside.
Okay. Sure.
Well, I'm just assuming, it's a creepy place. There could be ghosts or something in there.
Yeah. All right.
So
I guess we got that. I'm glad we got those potions then. Cause would the potions work? They're magical.
Okay, so hold on. I'll try to make this move along a little bit and just ask you: are you going inside?
I think we should go inside. Anyone vote against this?
Yeah, are we going to knock on the door first, see if anyone answers, or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, nobody answers. No.
Okay, then yeah, inside.
Walk inside.
Okay.
Just kick it open.
No,
You go inside.
Nice.
You go inside.
Yeah.
And we're gonna leave it here today.
Yeah.
With the final words that the doors behind you close themselves.
Yes, let's go.
Whoa.
Classic.
So you have a bit of an you might guess what's up next time then.
Let's go. I love it. More combat.
It's gonna be a little bit different, let's say, next time. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you everybody for coming in, and of course for Colin and Zach for your first session. Hope you had fun here, and yeah, next week you'll hopefully meet HJ, and everybody will be here to go through this spooky mansion.
Yeah.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah. Early Halloween. But okay. See you next week, same time. Spooky times.
Bye bye.
Hi, everyone.
Bye. All right. So that's it for today. Thanks everybody for joining in on the D&Ds here. And indeed, next week's gonna be spooky times in the spooky mansion. We're gonna be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy 14. I'll post the rest of the schedule soon after here, but we'll be back with Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye.